Hello and welcome to another episode of D6 where I, RCM, bring together bridging friends, voice acting friends, and friends in general onto a D&D live stream show. I'm wearing a Santa hat today. So, first of all, we're going to go ahead and run some character intros, then we'll shoot the shit, and then we'll get into our little adventure as we usually do. So, without further ado.
My name is Alana Marathari, and this is my story. To say that misfortune follows me at every turn would be a sad, but true beginning. My mother was beaten, tortured, and left for dead, but carried me unknowingly. Going to one of the many elven clans, there I was born healthy and lived among her elven brethren. After finding love and starting my family with a wonderful man named Fenrir, we had a daughter, Alicia. Little did I know that misfortune would come my way once more. While going out on a food gathering with my mastiff Shay, our clan was attacked by humans. Fenrir died trying to protect my daughter, who later I learned was kidnapped. As I saw my beloved die in front of my eyes, I vowed to do whatever it took to find and bring back Alicia to the clan and to always be by her side. I've spoken out of turn many times to my clan, and it's brought me more than my fair share of trouble, but they know I'm right. I will also admit that I do love to partake of fine wines and nails a little more than the average woman, but that's only to mask the pain. I often hide behind jokes and sarcasm. You know, it's easier to laugh at my own pain than deal with it. When it comes to fighting, I believe that I've proven my worth more times than can be counted. My clan is definite proof of that. I've used my femininity at times to get men to give me information, but never letting them get too close to ever touch my heart again. Until I find Alicia, I will not rest. My goal is to find her and save her from the monsters who took her from me. She is my reason for living, and she is the reason why I fight.
I am Arya Hope, rejected by society for being a tiefling, though raised by only a human mother. I found enjoyment in music. My mother first taught me the lute when I was a child, and I found myself skilled in nearly any instrument I encountered. I truly felt the magical properties of music, so I decided to become a bard. And I left my mother at the age of 13. This drew attention to me, mostly responses of disgust. Early on as a bard, I would work rundown pubs, and I would be nearly booed off the stage before I could even perform. A kindly half-elf took pity on me, and she gifted me a brass ring that I've worn ever since. From that day, I was hellbent that I would not be brought down, and I continued to perform. The half-elf, who introduced herself as Florinda Audith, became a regular in my audience. She went on to introduce me to a mysterious promoter known simply as the Shadow Agent. I've never seen his face. I know only his deep, raspy voice. He's regularly flaunted his connections and has proved an invaluable resource to me. Time and determination was to my advantage, as my skill eventually earned respect, and I've come to a point of moderate success. I will never let go of my dream, which is to one day perform for the royal court. The brass ring given to me by Florinda will never tarnish, and it reminds me that I will not tarnish either.
The dwarven monk Joseph Leadfist resented his life as a miner in the dwarven mountains of Goldthar, when one day, a group of nomadic halfling monks forced into hiding from a group of dragonborn mercenaries stumbled upon his mountain. They were being chased by the mercenaries so that they couldn't be tortured into revealing the location of their grandmaster, Tiny Nuggins, an expert in the martial art of Long Fu Pai. He's considered a war criminal to the dragonborns, but a hero to others. Those halflings took a shining to Joseph, enough to teach him the art of Long Fu Pai. Joseph was a natural, and soon he set out to find Tiny Nuggins so he could complete his training. Joseph's a scrapper, trained in a martial art designed to punch above the user's own weight. As a dwarf, he is a lover of good food and drink. If a stranger wants to fight, he's more than happy. But if that stranger offered him a drink, he'd be even happier. Joseph has a fear of horses, and unlike dwarves, doesn't like caves or caverns, reminding him of the dismal life he had before the monks arrived.
I was born of a human woman and an orc, an orphan of the battlefield. The mercenaries who found me named me for the only feature they valued, As a young boy, I looked human enough, but there was something different, something off-putting about me that took me on as a laborer. I had a secret though. I loved to sing. That was what kept my hope alive during the dark times. One day, in my early teens, a traveling band of bards came and entertained an army the mercenaries were aligned with. Duncan, a singer of great renown, was drawn to the sound of drumming and a melodious voice. He found me, trying to copy their music. I became a bodyguard, and eventually, a member of the band of bards. I no longer needed to be violent or destructive. I had found peace. Peace with Duncan and the band. There, I finally found the acceptance and friendship I had sought. I'd found a family. Sadly, the brightest lights often cast the darkest shadows. Duncan's benevolence hid the darkness. He used the power and resources he gained to find an ancient spell that granted him immense power. He summoned a demon, and in exchange for this immense power, the demon slew the band members, save for me. I barely managed to escape with my life. My escape came at a cost. The demon tore out my throat, permanently ruining my voice. I swore revenge on my former leader, and the demon that destroyed my friends, falling back on the natural instincts and skills of my father's people. My orc heritage and the skills I learned from the mercenaries would now serve my quest for revenge. I've spent the last decade training myself to find the man who betrayed me and my family. I've become a fearsome swordsman, renowned for my rage on the battlefield. Someday, I will find Duncan, and he'll taste the rage of my blade!
My name is Monda-Maya. I've lived a very sheltered life in Lua, a small town in the country of Alernon. It's just outside the capital of Arario, but a bit more north. I grew up with my father, who is a priest in the Church of Sehanin. I was basically raised in a convent. I studied to become a cleric so I could help people. Since I am partly celestial, healing comes naturally to me. I also learned how to fly and have really large wings, but they can fold into my back so it looks like nothing's there. Due to being able to fly, I never actually learned how to swim, and I always thought I was going to stay in Lua and become a priestess. On my 20th birthday, the High Council of Sehanin came to me asking for my help in recovering a sacred artifact they call the Crescent Moon. The council believes that I will be able to find it and harness its true powers because it was passed down from celestial beings. I'm linked to it because of my lineage and should be able to sense it if I ever get close to it. Although it's going to be tough because not many people believe this artifact even exists. However, if it does exist and falls into the wrong hands, it could be used for evil. So I've set out on my first journey away from home. It's going to be hard since only a select few know who I really am. If I am to show my true self to someone, they might get scared, or worse, I could be putting myself in danger. I'm trying to masquerade as a very young half-elf as to not arouse suspicion of what I'm up to. I believe that whatever happens to me is in the hands of the great Sehanin, and I will do my best to succeed on my journey.
Greetings, mortals. I am Yorick, and I'm here to tell you the story of a young female necromancer. Her name is Fela Noras. She was, to say the least, destined to become a necromancer. When she was only 4 years old, she began to speak to the dead. People believed her to be talking to imaginary friends until she began to expose the intimate details of ancestors and the known recently deceased. This scared her parents, but it scared the townspeople more. So, one night, a couple townspeople broke into her childhood home near dinner time and killed her parents over the dinner table. The brutes. Fela did not cry, she took vengeance. In a flight of what could only be called a sudden surge of necrotic power, Fela raised her two parents from the recently deceased and killed the home invaders before fleeing the town for good. She gave her parents a private burial and laid them to rest. She was soon taken in by a mage who took interest in her innate powers. and shaped her into a fine necromancer. Now Fela wanders, in search of people who need assistance, and the restless dead who need to be sent to the afterlife for the eternal rest. It is for these peculiarities that I, Yorick, have come back from the dead and decided to travel with her. Fitting that she is such a quiet individual, she should have something of a mouthpiece.
Hey!
Hello.
Hello, peoples.
We're back. Back again.
Now we're back from outer space. Look and find you here, that sad look upon your face. Should have changed that stupid lock. Should have made you leave your key.
If I knew for just 1 second,
bother
facts
me.
bother
My
me.
microphone is
Oh,
so
now
off.
go.
My
What
microphone.
door?
That door!
Oh, it was still up. Oh
No, I was. It was just me.
no. Oh, poor guy.
My sorry if I
Hey,
seem
my
to be
boy.
flopping around. I haven't eaten all day.
Same here. I'm eating right now. Taco Bell.
Oh. So, a few announcements tonight. Tonight we do have a new player joining us. And she is the wonderful voice actress, and I'll let her introduce herself.
Huh? What?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi. Hello. My internet's been really mean to me. So I kind of, yeah. Hi. Hello. I do the voicey thing, and yeah.
She is known as Red as Tomato, and she is...
She's adorable!
Yeah, she's adorable.
She is the new. By the way, she is the new voice for Braun. I'm just going to be hemming her things to say as Braun.
Okay. How does that work?
I don't know.
God damn, you're so cute. What the fuck?
Oh my
God, I can't wait for the gender bend episode.
I'm already getting diabetes.
Oh my god.
Doing a gender bend episode?
Wait, are we?
There might be. Who knows?
Apparently
Yep.
one day.
Yeah,
the
one
future.
day. I've always promised one day there might be a gender bend episode. Who knows?
Does that mean that we will get to roll for our penis size?
Yes.
I've had this conversation twice with Aaron that I know of. Like seriously, you've asked him twice that I know of about this.
Yeah.
I think Tara's trying to reveal something to everybody.
Also, apparently,
That 20 inches.
No, it's a D12.
hold on. Apparently, our friend Ace of Spades has sent us some fan art, which I saw. I am looking at my email right now. At the email. I just need to have like an official
Oh,
email.
look! Arya's wearing the jacket.
Yes. Arya's wearing the jacket.
Hell yeah.
But in the game, she's wearing the cloak.
No!
Que no los dos.
Why you gotta ruin my life like that? Ugh.
Oh.
That's the stance on everything. In clothing and in love. Por que no los dos?
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Would you say it, Tara? I couldn't hear you.
Something
I said
like
that's Arya's motto. In clothing and in love. Por que no los dos?
Okay.
I may not have. I want to say thank you, Ace of Spade. I just saw the fan art. I know we're missing 2 spaces. But here's the thing. Alana will be coming back. I know Ava actually told us today that she'll be coming back next week instead of waiting until somewhere around the new year, which is great. So then we have our current 5 players, and then we'll wait for Joseph to come back, which is great.
Yay.
Yeah, and so next week we'll also have Jane's intro. Hopefully that will be fixed in.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, we were kind of going through a lot today in order to kind of get her character all worked out. But I'm actually really happy because this is the first time I've ever had probably more. I've never had like a female elven rogue before. So,
I've never played a rogue before.
yes, but
This is first time for everyone.
but also like
Yay.
you've played D&D before. That's the thing. Just not
Yeah,
as
I
much
played
recently.
I played before as like I played like a half elf bard, and I got to be super silly and do like but that was all private, like just between some friends and stuff. I've never, and it was like super casual. And I improvised like half the time. I threw a chair at one point. Oh my god. And I used my foot-sticking instrument to knock out someone. It was weird.
Oh, also, if you guys don't know who Red as a Tomato is, or who she is towards me, she played Blackstar for the Tiba entry that I did for How to Be a Soul Hunter 101, and she is also playing Easy for the Drifters Bridge that I'm running, in which you guys may have seen the preview that I posted, I think, a few weeks ago, if I remember, which it was just amazing.
It was great.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say that. Sorry. Oh yeah, what he said.
So we're going to be sharing scenes together, apparently. Because I play the fellow opposite you in that.
Yep.
I can never pronounce his name to save my life.
Murasaki.
I've been reading the damn manga for 5 years, and I cannot pronounce his name. Murasaki. I'm horrible at pronunciations.
Jane and I are in Excalibur's ReZero parodies.
Yeah,
And Jane and I are in Gigax ReZero parody.
Hey, Lamel. I'm either Ren or Ram or Felix or Cook. Yeah. Depends on where he. Yay. Like so.
Felix made me wonder if I like dick, so.
Okay, Aaron, we all know that Saber made you wonder that first.
Yeah, you're right.
Saber. Oh, Tara, you poor thing. Also, Tara, we need to talk after this.
Yes, we do. I'm sorry. I've been dying lately.
Please don't die.
I'm not sure.
No, I've been too. Yesterday was the first day I could actually speak in like 2 weeks.
Aw, congrats. Glad you were able to speak again.
Yeah.
A few things, probably to keep of note, or to note. First of all, for those of you who have not seen it over on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, wherever I've posted it, even Tumblr, I had posted a Spotify playlist in which each song had a bit of representation over the past year of running D6, as this had been some original plan sometime around December and then came to fruition in January, which I'm very happy about that. There's even songs that even that I feel like were very dedicated towards a very particular character, much like Arya, Braun, Monda, and Joseph, and and who am I missing? Joseph.
Alana.
Yeah.
Alana? Yeah.
I try to also have very few descriptions to kind of depict how I've seen these characters and what they've been through, and kind of put a song behind it. That's what the whole thing was. So if you guys want to go check that out, I have left a link over in the discussion chat below, or off to the left side of the stream. and you guys can go and click it, and you guys can go listen to that playlist. Second announcement. Starting this upcoming Tuesday, which is 2 days from now, me, Mina, and Tara, and Hawk are over on YouTube, and we will be doing the AV podcast, in which that is a podcast series which we will have a original 10-episode run to see how well it works, and if it does very well, we might continue it. If it does not, then we might not. And then basically the whole premise of the podcast is to talk about anime that we have seen throughout the week, and talk about some...
Yuri on Ice, am I right?
Right?
Yes.
And then we're also going to be able to talk about some things like some video game stuff. Much like how apparently No Man's Sky will be coming back. I don't know why.
I thought that failed.
It did! Horribly! I don't know why it's coming back!
I guess we'll talk about that too.
Because it made a lot of money.
Yeah,
It made a lot of money, and they are trying to revamp it to make it live up to expectations.
It looked fucking cool, and I heard it just kept crashing.
Hey, Aaron.
Yeah?
That reminds me. Either after this or sometime tomorrow, you and I, we need to call and we need to actually, like...
Script?
Make a rough out... Script 2! Script 2! We can do that too. But we definitely first need to make a rough outline of the podcast, so we're not just...
Yeah, so we're not...
flopping around like fish out of water trying to figure out what to do.
Yeah, generally the point is to kind of have some topics that we wanted to talk about over the past week, and then we talk about it over on the AV podcast, which, thank you, Tara, for reminding me. I'll start a Google Docs tonight for that, and then we can all kind of throw our hands in, see what kind of really meshes with what we can do for the next hour. Also, from the AV podcast, we will be doing the sounded weird. Something called the the Midnight Program, which is basically just an extra 20 minutes of me, Hawk, Tara, and Mina just fucking around, and then that will be posted for the patrons only, in which that will just be a reward that I'm just giving out. Speaking of Patreon, that's we didn't keep to the 250. As much as I hope that we would, but hopefully we might be able to get that back up relatively soon. Mainly for the fact that actually I will be doing another reward, which is going to be audio commentary, which basically I will give you guys audio commentary on how episodes have been over the past several years. That will be Patreon exclusive, so if you guys want to hear my process on how I've done so much, I will be starting with A Birchless Vampire, episode 1, should we actually reach the 250, and then
oh my gosh,
and keep to that, which I'm looking forward to for the beginning of the year, mainly for the fact that it's been about 5 years that I have been doing online stuff. It's just for the past year I feel like I've done a lot more, and honestly that is thanks to you guys. You guys have done so much, not only just for the Twitch, but over on Patreon, and also your guys' amazing support towards How to Be an Adventurer, other fun stuff like that. I guess some of my own last announcements I'm trying to think of.
We are scripting more for episode 5.
Yes, although our last session was a little different. Mainly for the fact
we didn't get too far.
Yeah, I was being an infuriating asshole somehow. It's the usual thing.
Like always. So the stream knows we argued for an hour over the term to gild one's loins. To gird one's loins.
Oh God.
And apparently I was the deciding vote without realizing it, and it pissed Tara off so much, she refused to record her lines for Fate Stay Night.
Oh,
no!
Tara is the reason the Fate Stay Night is being delayed. It won't be out before Christmas. Tara!
Richard, you dick!
That's my name, technically, yes.
Don't believe him. He's a liar, and he can't be trusted.
A liar
Too
and a
late.
cheat.
I believe him.
I don't believe anybody.
And so Jane has
doesn't
the
sound like
deciding vote there.
How could you betray me? I trusted you.
It's too late.
Jane is like a being of the Feywild. Pretty, cute, beautiful, but can
What?
fuck you up.
I
No.
know. A tomato.
Welcome to
Like,
the crew, Jane.
Jane is savage as fuck.
Welcome to the crew.
For this, I had high hopes for this. I trusted you, and you went and squandered that. Just the beginning of this friendship, and it's already over.
It's
Wow.
okay, baby. Come here. I'll hold you. It's all right.
over, isn't
Well,
it?
don't listen to the bad people.
Isn't it? Isn't it?
Also,
All right, Jane, what you're witnessing right now is Mina manipulating Tara for her own personal gain.
Oh my god,
Oh.
dude.
You whore! Jane, don't listen to him. He's trying to
Okay.
do the same thing.
Alright,
And I don't
I don't
manipulate
Gain from
Tara.
this.
Tara
I
loves
drink
me.
ginger ale because
I
I'm
think.
a salty fuck.
I
You're
love
sweet.
people. I'm a very loving person. Don't take it personally, baby.
Oh, damn.
I laugh silently.
I thought maybe we could.
I just shake my head.
You
this together
hear a
with-
slight sound. Ha!
Aaron, speaking of silent, where's Tef?
He said he's gonna be a little late. In fact, that's what I was gonna say. Tef is coming back from a small convention up in Sacramento. He let me know while we were recording for Drifters and stuff like that. So,
Yeah, you see that little segue I did there because his character's a mute.
Funny.
For more bad jokes, you can follow me at the Hulker Bridge on Twitter or subscribe to my YouTube channel, Hulker Bridging.
No one cares, you whore.
I know they don't.
Subscribe to me on YouTube using VA, but my last video was the cringiest shit.
Mina,
Lucia!
trust me, I know no one cares about me.
All I can hear, all I can
Ron
hear.
is the unmourned member.
Tara, you
Oh.
sounded so cute. I watched part of that video. I couldn't watch the rest because cringe.
Too cringe.
But you sounded so
Yeah.
cute. It wasn't even you that was. Honestly, it wasn't even you that was cringy. It was everybody else.
I mean, I auditioned against other people, and I got that part. I was the best option out of multiple auditions for that part.
But
How
you sounded
sad.
so different. Oh my god. You sounded so cute though. You were so. Oh my god, you were so young. Oh, Tara. Good
Sound
shit.
creepy as hell, Mina. What the hell?
She sounded so different because she was like, did
like
you say you
Mina's
were
like
like
up on
12?
my breathy like,
Oh my god, she was so young, so cute.
Yeah, she was adorable. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that.
that is dicking with Mina.
Which
Mina's
was a
basically Mina's my little sister, so we dick around a lot.
sound
That's not-
original name.
That's not dicking. That's selling me out to be like one of those perverts, like who gets a nosebleed when they see like a panty shot.
Are you
Nah,
not?
man.
And you're not one of those perverts?
No, I'm not.
Like my panty shots?
I've known you for
Okay,
4
maybe.
years.
But that's consensual.
There you are.
That's between
Yeah,
two
no,
people.
I only do consent. I don't do creep.
I consent.
I do the creep.
Oh, baby.
I do
It's
the
she.
creep.
She does consent. I sent her a form for her ass.
And
She
I-
accepted.
Oh,
But I'm selling my ass. $400 for some prime ass.
Is it the left butt cheek or the right?
It's $400 a piece.
Yeah, for the left. Okay, so 800 in total.
Mina, I've already claimed the right. That's where I'm building my next house at.
Oh,
So you're stuck with the left.
My ass is not that big.
Are you sure about that?
Fuck off.
It's a very
Aaron.
small house.
Are you
It's a
sure?
very small house.
Are you sure about that?
I have a round and perky buttocks, thank you very much, but it is not big.
It's perfect. It's petite sized.
It's fun
Again,
sized.
Tara, it's a
It's
very
fun
small
sized.
house.
Our house do 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 do.
In the middle of the street.
Also, hashtag Hulk is done.
Last thing. For those of you who are wondering about the commission by Gamer Artist, in which she has just been an amazing artist in general, I have been supporting her on Patreon for the past couple of months now. Recently, I decided to go ahead and up my my donation.
Prescription?
I think it's donation for brevity's sake, in order to kind of begin collecting more character art for this stuff, in which she has just been absolutely phenomenal. She got Arya down to a freaking T, and I love it. So you'll start seeing more and more of her art over the coming months. I think the next one that I'm gonna have done is Braun, and then I'll have Alana, and then I'll get everybody in as.
I see you're going in order of most popular.
Arya's not most popular.
Well, I'm going by top. I go top to bottom modules.
I think you actually did get like second to Joseph in the popularity. You or me got second to Joseph in the popularity poll.
I got second.
Who knows?
The popularity poll was made before Mondo was even a twinkle in the DM's eye.
No, you were in the game at the time, but you just hadn't been around enough to count.
The poll had been launched, and then I joined.
But you joined the day the poll was launched.
I thought it was like a week before, because I was supposed to join a week before, but shit came up. Oh, I was so difficult to get into this game.
Were difficult?
Sorry. Shut up.
We skipped the game because of you.
And now
it worked out for the best because I would have been mute anyway. So
now I'm taking one for the team because I gotta get up at like 7 tomorrow anyway. So fuck it. It's
I'm gonna draw this game out until like 5 a.m. my time.
You can't like please, honestly. No. I'm gonna leave once it hits 5 a.m. honestly because I just can't. I have so many deadlines.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna draw
I'm drowning.
Yeah,
I'm drowning.
Don't worry. We're gonna have a relatively easy game, hopefully.
I
use the term easy very lightly today.
I'm drowning.
Oh, did you ever give us the experience points for the Death Knight?
No, I have not, because you want to know why? I've been super busy.
No, it's cool. I was making sure that I didn't derp and miss.
Yeah, no. Don't worry. I've been constantly trying to remind myself to do that over the past couple of days. Oh, you poor bitch.
I've been so sick this week. I don't remember past Thursday.
Oh, jeez.
Like Thursday's the first thing I remember from all week.
I'm sorry.
So
apparently, I edited 3 minutes of Face Day Night somehow, though. So that's something.
Congratulations.
In a drunken stupor.
No, I have not drank all week.
I
have not drank in almost 2 weeks.
In a feverish stupor.
I can't wait until my projects are done because I just got the Adobe Clouds. Now I can practice lip flaps. So maybe I'll create something.
I mean, are you going to be in England or America for Christmas?
I'm going back home.
Oh, you're going back. Christmas.
I'm going back home on Tuesday.
Will you be able to record?
Back home? Yes.
Okay, cool.
Except I'm going up to New Hampshire for like a good chunk of it. So at that time, no.
All right, I'm replacing you in Friendship Force.
No, listen. I'll tell you the dates.
Wait.
Oh my god, I can't laugh.
Can I still?
This is my laugh right now because I.
What's up, Aaron?
I can't get hitting the high notes. What the fuck? Sorry, go ahead. Aaron.
I was gonna say, can I still claim the gay guy?
There's a gay guy?
Because Richard, I'm going up to New Hampshire on the 28th. Like, honestly, I'll have plenty of time to record.
Okay.
Because I know that it's not going to be a lot of lines anyway.
It's actually more than you would think.
Oh, really? Oh, then I'm excited.
It's about as many as I had as Shinji in the first episode. Not Steve, but Shinji.
Oh, then I'm excited. Oh, well, yeah, okay, but... Oh, well. Steve.
Steve
Eagleson.
Oh, okay.
We love you, Stevie.
Then last thing to probably note. I lost my train of thought. Well, it will not come back currently. So I will probably talk about it over on Twitter.
What did it have to do with?
That's a great question. I do not have the answers since I do not remember what it was.
Oh,
So,
I'm sorry, Aaron. That's
Macaroni and cheese.
I make really good macaroni and cheese. Holy shit.
I can go for a whole pot of that right about now. But,
Oh my god.
Let's do it, guys.
All right.
Let's
Live
do
stream, we're
this.
getting mac and cheese.
Let's do this.
All right.
Stop! You're making me hungry. I can't eat.
I do
ate
have
so
one
much
announcement,
shit.
Aaron.
Yes.
This week, I will have my first ever review on my channel for a game.
Ooh.
Woo!
Aww.
It'll come out. It's going to be a thing. I've actually had Mina and Sam record for it.
Hey!
Nice.
I played JoJo Richard's cat.
I didn't want you to say who you played, but okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. You mentioned me, so I thought.
Narcissist.
You wait. Okay, never mind.
Did you call her a scrub, Jane?
I said rip, like rips and pieces. Ripperoni and cheese.
Rip, okay.
Ripperoni and cheese. Jane, stop.
You kill me.
All right. Oh, and
Puns.
Fate episode 6 will be out by Christmas. No, not Christmas, by New Year's.
All right. So
That's my goal.
that in mind, let's go ahead and jump on into this episode of D6. Where we last left off, our players had gone to Hollingrad in search for Braun's previous loved one and also Arya's older brother. In order to find them, they had to quickly associate with a couple of individuals. A organization known as the Hunter's Workshop, in which their job is specifically to keep the bad monsters at bay during the night and to sleep during the day. In that time, they had been requested by a few individuals in order to search for a man who had information that was necessary, in which when they had returned, they were given an option either to fulfill what other quests they wanted to do, or to go see Azrael, which is Arya's older brother. They had traveled into the Forbidden Forest and quickly found that the presence and pressure of it is so deep and darkening. After a short confrontation with Azrael, had been requested to take care of a particular issue that was happening within the Forbidden Forest in order to eliminate a Death Knight. After eliminating the Death Knight, they managed to kind of collect their wits, bring back Fela, who had fallen, and that is where we last left off. And you guys are currently looting. So, Jane, I will let you know when you come in because I gave you that information earlier today. What do you guys? What will you guys be looting for?
Oh, Aaron, some of the people said they can't hear you that well. Like they can hear you, but you're a little quieter than everybody else, it seems.
Hold on.
Oh, let me turn
Yeah.
the stream on my end.
Let me try to fix that. I wonder if
Let's see how you sound there, mate.
Are we good? We good there? I wonder if it just might be something.
Yeah, you are a little bit quieter. Okay.
How about now? Is it a little better?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh shit! I've fallen and I can't what up. I just saw that out of the corner. I saw that out of the corner
I just
of my
posted
eye.
it.
Okay.
I
I thought you made that up because people couldn't hear you say "what up." I'm like, I hate you because that made me laugh. But now I hate Mina because she posted it.
I'm still low. I wonder if it might be actually something to do with XSplit, because I noticed that the last time. Hold on.
I hate, like, on the last stream that I did from on my channel, I had, like, everybody can hear everyone else. They just thought I was muted because I was so quiet by comparison.
Oh, I
Because
can always
OBS
hear
turned
you,
down
though.
everything. I'm like, no.
Hold on.
All right.
Like my...
Zach's saying you're still low. A few people are saying they can
Which
hear
I
you,
fixed
but okay. Someone said they can hear you now.
Okay.
It's like the Verizon guy. But he switched to Sprint. No one's fucking loyal anymore.
Nope.
I
I
thought
know.
it was T-Mobile.
Maria.
Didn't he?
No,
Hey,
he switched
you
to
know
Sprint.
what?
He went
Don't
from Verizon to
Yeah,
Sprint.
because Braun didn't pursue further.
Braun pursued. You said for Braun to slow down. You said you want to take things slow.
Oh, we gotta dance, and then there was no discussion after that.
You
Are you
said
saying-
you
are
wanted
you
to
saying
slow
you-
down.
Are you saying you don't
You
want
said
to be
you
with
said you're
Monda
confused and
ever?
wanted to take some time. That's exactly what you said.
Arya did not say take some time. She said she didn't know.
All right.
Maybe they need a date, like just a night, two of them in a town.
Hey,
Long-
I hear
long story
I hear Holly
short-
Grant
We
is
don't get that
great
much
during the
downtime, Seth.
nighttime.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Hey, one's an infernal hell princess. The other's a guy with a giant fucking axe. I think that'd be okay.
We'd be
Why
okay.
not?
That would be one weird date.
Come on, Hell
Sounds legit
Princess
to
and
me.
fucking Celestial Being. Let's do it. It's perfect.
Okay, you
Come
could be a fucking target from
You-
hell or heaven.
You know what?
Who knows?
Mondo left Arya. She
I
has to
came.
love
I-
back.
Unless this
came
is
back.
RP, unless this is RP, I
Be
don't.
nice.
Yeah, unless this is RP, I don't.
All right, I'm just
yeah.
going to explain something.
Okay. We're
Aaron, give me 1 second to
we're-
explain something to Jane real fast.
Okay. Go.
Half
Okay.
of the show, about a third of it is killing monsters. 2/3 of it is soap opera BS.
Dude, it's okay, man.
Definitely.
Shipping.
Listen,
Step away.
and like,
we
and like a little
Hey.
10% down
we should
there
we could go
is
in
just
game because
comedic
like
slapstick.
fucking Arya and Monda need to have a go at each other.
Yeah,
Tensions are so
that's
high.
right. We're having some talks tonight. Oh yeah.
Tensions are so high.
Let me throw in some
Oh,
mistletoe
Eva
for you.
says she's still going to beat you up when she shows up.
In the spirit of Christmas, the Christmas tomato.
Does the Christmas tomato get a hat too?
Sure. Hats for everyone. Party hats. Let's go.
Someone edit Jane's icon with the Santa hat.
That's pretty
Well,
great.
if someone,
I got
James,
stop
send me your
space.
icon and
It's
I'll
such an
edit with
easy
that for you.
Photoshop thing to do. All right, so what are you guys looking for currently?
I'm looking for Arya's
Um,
attitude to fucking die down.
Wow, that's not a way to earn back your love.
Oh,
Okay, no, but seriously.
Okay,
guys.
Aaron, what lootable things are around us apart from the Death Knight? Is it just a Death Knight?
As far as you can tell, make an investigation check.
Okay. 17.
All right. So you do take a look around, especially for the Death Knight. His armor. He has his armor. There is the sword, and you find a couple of potions. You're not sure what they are, and also you find about 200 gold and a ring with a small jewel set in it.
Alright. I'll give everybody else the potions, but could you describe the sword and ring a bit more?
no! I want the ring.
The sword itself looks, and this is the one that he was wielding as he was battling you guys. The sword itself looks dark. It's dingy, and as you kind of take a very hard look, the hilt seems to have been ordnate in its design, as it kind of looks like a spread of wings of some kind of bird or angelic looking item. And as you kind of like look through the sword itself, you see there is something written but depends on what languages you know.
Alright. Languages of Braun knows. I know I can read Dwarven, Orc, and Basic.
All right. From what you can tell, this is.
I showed
Dwarven.
the. Oh, sweet.
What you can read from the sword is very old, like very old Dwarven, but it's still in its basics. It is the sword of Bensa, and it was probably once in its prime a very nice sword, but God knows what pulled it down from its holy stature from what it once was.
Do I detect anything like malicious coming from the sword of the ring?
Make an Arcana check for the sword first, and then make a.
Can also see if I know one of our group has detect magic. Is it Arya?
I think so. Do you?
I don't believe I have
got an
detect
18.
magic.
Is her or Alana? I thought had detect magic. I got a 18 by the way, Aaron, for Arcana.
18. You can tell that there is no magical presence in the sword, but it does have some lingering. It does have something lingering on it, but it's not strong enough to kind of say this is a thing, or that this has any magical properties or anything bound to it.
What about the ring?
The ring itself is a nice golden ring with a diamond set in the center of it. On the inside, or actually, no, yeah, you'd be able to see it. It's just passive. From what you can see reading on the inside, it is the same name that was on the front of the tomb, which, if I have my notes, you know, actually, I realized something yesterday as I was going through. I lost a lot of my notes. I don't know where I put them.
Uh-oh. No one, someone didn't possibly clean while you're out or something, did they?
I hope not.
Sure.
Oh, there's my
Oh,
scissors. I was looking for those. It's like I can find all the random shit, but not those.
Tag.
God.
I'll probably hold on to the items until we get to like Arvello or somebody to investigate them, so that way no one else gets, you know, killed.
Yeah. I do have my notes on my Google Docs. Give me a second. That's why I have a laptop next to me. My saving grace is the things you guys can't see.
Sometimes I wish the chat of the audience could see the ridiculous shit that the group talks about in the chat.
They don't need to know.
On the inside of the ring, it is written Mensine.
Oh, what? What?
On the inside, written in the band of the ring.
Aaron, you're kind of going robotic on me.
I can hear you guys fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I can hear you, but you kind of robotic a little bit. Is that just me or is that everybody?
You're cutting out too.
Girls?
You're cutting out, Richard.
Yeah, just a bit.
And it's not girls, we're ladies.
Tomato.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, you're kind of
Okay.
robotic.
Other two may be ladies, but you ain't no lady.
Yeah, he's really cutting out.
I can't believe Richard's dead.
All right.
Sometimes I can still hear his voice.
Mm-hmm. In the distance.
He was so young.
All right. On Hawk, if you can hear this, for the sake of brevity, on the inside of the ring band, it reads the name Mencine, or as Mondo already knows, the last angel.
Oh gosh. Do I keep the ring then?
I don't know.
You guys hear me?
We can hear you, but you're cutting out. Restart your call.
I can't hear y'all. I can see you sticking out.
Mencine.
Am I coming out okay?
Can you guys hear me okay now?
Yeah.
What do I know about the last angel? I feel like you told me something.
What did I miss, guys?
Okay, so on the inside of the ring band, it reads the name Mencine, or as Monda already knows, the last angel.
The last angel. Can I ask what the significance of the last angel is? Like, how did they go out?
Make a religion check.
Okay. That's just D20, right?
Yeah, D20
Okay.
plus your plus the modifier and let me see. I think you would have. Let me see. I think you have.
So it's an 18.
18. All right. All throughout your readings and studying and what you've known about the world so far, the last angel is known as the first Osmar.
Okay.
And they are your race is a very particular one. Demons can come into the material plane whenever they want because they are known for creating like chaos, and you know they'll sleep with anybody if they want to. But celestial beings are a little bit more fickle. They prefer to keep the bloodline clean, and by having children that kind of mix bloodlines between like humans, or to mix bloodlines between per se like elves or elven people. It kind of becomes very, very complicated. And as you guys know, is Azaoth, who is the son of Azrael. He is basically a son of an infernal, but has a mother of a celestial being. And so that's why he's so depicted as a beautiful tyrant, if one were to give him a real name. Because he looks both of an angel and a demon.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys know Mencine as the last angel, but the first of the Aasimar race.
Okay.
Okay, so I hate to ask you to repeat something since my internet was bad apparently, but did I detect anything weird from the ring, or did anyone else?
From what you can tell, make an Arcana check real quick.
Okay, I didn't know because when I asked earlier, I meant for that instead of the other. Yeah.
Oh well, I asked because it pertained to me, so I asked about it.
Did you find anything with your Arcana check?
No, I wanted to know what it was. I can roll for Arcana.
I got a 16 on mine.
From what you can tell, based off of its structure, some of
14.
Some of the symbols around the band, it does represent some arcane-like symbols. It does seem to have some magical properties. You're not sure what it is, though. That's the thing.
Braun, can I hold on to that ring?
I was gonna hold on to it to make sure it didn't bring harm to you or any of the others.
It won't.
Braun's a little hesitant. Like,
Well, since
did Manda relay that it was?
It has a meaning to me.
what kind of meaning?
It seems to have belonged to the last angel. Or at least it was meant for them.
Braun hesitantly hands it to her.
All right, but keep it on your own person to make sure it doesn't potentially harm anyone else before we can get it examined.
Of course, I was just gonna wear it as a necklace, I think.
Or put it in your bag of holding so it doesn't possess you.
I don't think it would, but alright.
Goodbye, Manda.
Goodbye. The last time I had something, it made me sleepy.
Yeah, it gave you a point of exhaustion, which you still have.
Yeah.
If you get 6 of those, you're dead.
Yeah. All right. And from that, that's pretty much all you can get out of here. From what you can tell, it seems to just be a rather clean area. The only thing that's left is a stone coffin with the lid heavily shut on it.
Can we go up to the coffin and investigate it?
Sure. Go ahead. Make an investigation check.
Bitchin'. Someone else make an investigation check.
Okay. I'm rolling.
Here's a 3 ain't gonna do shit. Aria.
19.
Okay, Manda, that did something useful.
All right. So, Manda, as you inspect the coffin, you see a very particular-looking symbol on the top center of it. It looks familiar. It's not yours though.
Not mine.
Darlings have arrived.
Oh, hey, Taff.
Hi.
Hey, Taff.
We just got started. Actually, about 30 minutes ago. But hey.
Could Manda point out the symbol to the rest of us and see if we recognize it?
Sure. Go ahead.
Yeah. Guys, look at this symbol. How'd I do?
What is going on, guys?
We're still in the Death Knight's tomb. We looted the corpse. There's 200 gold that Braun was going to suggest giving to your character since she's, the newest edition. And we have, we're looking at a tomb right now, a coffin. I hadn't mentioned giving the gold to your character yet, but I was going to.
Okay, well, isn't she down and out at the moment?
All right.
We gave you a potion at the end of the last one, remember?
All right.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't remember. Sorry.
Yeah, I gave you mine and brushed back.
Yeah, you're up. You're good. Okay, so here's what the symbol looks like. It looks like a circle with 6 outwardly radiating points. Based off
like a superstar kind of thing.
It kind of looks like a sun.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do any of us recognize it?
Make a religion check, based off of what you know.
Nat 20.
This is the symbol of Pelor, the god of the sun, summer, agriculture, and time.
Pelor. I don't know much about Pelor.
P-E-L-O-R. Pelor.
He has his own Wikipedia entry. A very detailed one, actually.
Oh, I like that. That's a cute symbol.
And that is all you can get from it.
Alright. Can we try to open the coffin?
You may certainly try. Do a strength check.
Finally, something Braun's actually good at.
16. Adding.
Braun's also going to look at the others if he has a hard time to see if they can help. 23. Strength.
23?
Yeah.
As you...
19.
To that?
Huh?
If Do I have proficiency of that, or am I proficient in charisma? No, I'm proficient in charisma. Never mind.
Yeah, as you kind of reach a little under the lip of the stone coffin and you lift it up, and it's very fucking heavy. It's made out of some kind of very nice stone, and as you move it off to the side, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
I figured as much.
It's a trap, isn't it?
Yeah, you do have advantage because of danger sense.
Do I need to? Do we need to do?
So I rolled twice and picked the highest of the two.
Yep. How close are you next to Braun?
I don't know. How close was I? Let's see.
18 total, Aaron.
18. All right.
Where's mine? 16. So we'll just say I'm close. 16.
Right. Braun, you take 10 points of radiant damage. The same thing for you, Manda. But Braun, what was your save?
18.
18. That is halved because you did make the save.
Wait, everyone needed to make this throw, right?
No. Those who were next to the car.
No, it's just us.
Okay.
Yeah, we're right there. I'm glad I got healed up before the end of the last thing, because I'm doing pretty good right now.
Alright. Yeah, as you open a sudden burst of radio light just flashes before you. It kind of bursts in your face, and you kind of cover yourself before it really gets to you. But Mondi, you take the full brunt of it.
Yeah.
But you do have resistance. You're celestial, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have resistance to radiant damage.
So is it also half then?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And as the light kind of fades, everyone kind of like their eyes adjusting from this darkness in here. You find the corpse of a Aasimar with wings.
Oh, jeez. I walk away. Yeah, I walk away.
Within the coffin, it does look like there is a sword and shield. The sword in a very nice brass design, and the shield also with bearing the symbol of Palor and a brass design, brass-like shield. Very bright and seems to be untouched.
Oof.
Braun looks at the rest of the group.
Are we going to loot the coffin?
The only response that you get from Yorick and Fela is actually that neither of them are paying attention. In fact, you hear a lot of protesting going on from Yorick, not at the coffin idea. He's actually asking for a cease and desist and stopping.
To Fela or to us?
To Fela.
Okay.
Wait, why?
Well, people are going to have to look and find out, I guess.
Oh, I'd rather close it.
Ron looks from the Aasimar corpse to those two and just gives Arya and Manda and Alana just a very confused shrug, like, what?
Manda looks down. She can't look at it.
Let's leave it be.
You two okay over there?
It appears that Fela is attempting to force Yorick's head on the shoulder of the Death Knight, or on the neck.
You guys hear the muffled screaming of Yorick.
At least twice now he has said, "It only worked once. Stop!"
Braun just shakes his head and shouts,
Fela!
Oh, she stops and looks at Braun.
Do you want to steal the expensive-looking sword and shield from the tomb? Nod if yes, shake your head if no.
No. Don't do that.
She shrugs, then goes back to what she was doing. Yorick screams.
I'm going to consider that a yes.
Listen, Braun, if anyone's to take the sword and shield, it'd be me, but I cannot. It is just disrespectful. Let them rest. They were buried with it for a reason.
Okay, this pause the actual game for a second. It could be really good loot.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Monda's morals.
But it's
out
unethical.
of
It's
character.
Monda's morals.
Just out of character. Fucking do it.
Freaking dude.
Like, Braun's
It's
not gonna.
unethical.
But the thing is, maybe it wants us to have it. We're champions of good. It could be useful to us.
Grave robbery is in itself not good.
Aaron.
But for good reasons. Hey, Eva?
Aaron. Oh, hey. Okay.
All right,
Aaron.
Eva, we're voting to rob a tomb. Yay or nay?
Aaron.
Yes.
She
being-
stinks.
Does being near in another Asmere have any effect on the crescent moon?
Make a perception check.
Eva said yay. She wants to rob the tomb. She just said rob this shit the way
18.
we used to. So Alana's in for robbing the tomb. That's 2 votes for, and 2
Yeah,
against, and 1
technically,
undecided.
Alana never left, so that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like, she's just
Yeah, I
hasn't
know.
been talking.
It's an 18.
She's been in very deep thought.
All right. As you inspect the crescent moon, nothing has happened.
Okay. So there's nothing. Then there's nothing for me here. I'd rather just.
Can we do an Arcana check or whatever to see if there's anything weird coming from the sword or shield or the tomb in general?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
All right. Yeah, go ahead.
Also, could we have Manda
9.
possibly pray to her deity as to whether or not it would be okay with us taking it?
I don't know. She would respond, so I guess.
Would that be a religion check?
Yeah, you make a religion check.
I'll do an Arcana. You make a religion.
Pray to Sihane.
Okay.
16 again.
I got a 17 for the religion check.
I got a 16 for Arcana.
Okay. For Manda, you pray and hope for an answer. Radio silence. nothing can become of whatever you want answered. It's strange to try to find morals from the goddess of the moon.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it. Forgive me. Let's take the sword and shield.
All right, what am our Arcana checks?
Your Arcana check, what you found is there is a presence that does come from the sword and the shield.
It means the radio silence means she didn't say yes, but she didn't say no, so I guess we're taking it.
Braun looks down at the sword and shield and just quietly says,
The other Asama said it was okay.
Braun.
As he slowly picks them up.
Alright. You acquire a sword and shield of Mencine.
Arya bites her lip and says nothing. She just looks down.
Braun looks at Manda.
You did okay this.
Alright.
Was there anything else in the coffin, Aaron?
Just the rotting corpse of an Asamar.
Braun repositions the lid over the coffin.
Manda says a prayer and doesn't look anybody in the eye for the rest of the day.
Hey, you help Braun put the lid back on the tomb that you helped rob.
I'm probably going to end up using those anyway. Honestly.
I'll hold on to it for now.
I need a better shield.
All right, so you guys managed to move back the lid of the coffin with the large, and there's nothing left inside this tomb. And I guess at this point, you guys want to go ahead and take your leave.
Braun looks over at Monda and Yorick.
So,
Monda and Yorick.
Or not Monda, Phala and Yorick.
So, how's that go working out for you?
I don't know. I have to roll for it, or fucking Aaron's gonna have to tell me how to make this one work.
What?
Applying the living skull of a magical being to the dead body of a magical being.
We already attempted this last game. I said no.
Attempted once. I can attempt again. It's been 10 minutes.
It's much longer than that.
No, that's just not how it works. It may have worked once for some strange reason, but right now, no.
Aaron, Braun walks over to Phala and taps her on the shoulder. He just motions for with a finger for her to stand still for a moment, and he leans down and starts pressing Yorick against the stub of the neck.
Oh my god.
As hard as he can.
Yorick is very distressed.
Do I need to do a strength check, Aaron?
I'm gonna try this once. I'm gonna roll a percentage die.
Leave Yorick alone.
If no, fuck off.
If it doesn't work, why don't you just dust the body?
Okay, no, it doesn't work.
Leave Yorick alone.
So does the body break with Braun trying to push Yorick onto it?
As Braun tries to push it upon, nothing. It's just like it's just not connecting. Not arcane wise, not anatomically wise, it's just not working.
Oh. Okay. By the way, before we leave, Braun looks at the rest of the group and asks if they'd be okay with, since Phala's the youngest of the group and getting on her feet, would she get the 200 that we scavenged off the corpse?
That's fine.
That's 2 votes for.
Yorick is finally free. He flies at a distance from everyone.
All right. So Tef, you got 200. You got 200 more gold.
Woo.
Oh, Aaron, what potions were those that we got?
You don't know.
Okay.
You have 2 potions with a question mark at the end of them.
Oh boy.
I will add those to the inventory. We'll get them checked with our velo.
Hopefully one of them will kill me. Let's do it.
All right, so once again,
why do you want to die?
So you
because
guys,
I'm the only one left.
So you guys take your loot and you head out of the
only one left. What?
You guys travel once again through the darkened forest, and once again you guys feel the dark and dangerous presence. But oh, why my dogs are barking? It's so weird.
Maybe you walked on them too hard, for fuck's sake.
Yeah, like nobody's home. That's the thing. You guys travel through. You guys are keeping the monsters at bay with just whatever presence you do have. And you head back down the road, back to Azrael's home. As you get closer, you begin to see the piped smoke that seems to billow out of the chimney from the small hut that you see off to the side. As you enter within the home, you are met with the same hunter that you had met before. I'm missing something. Yeah, my notepad. Hold on, give me a second, you guys.
Yeah.
been broken.
Oh fuck, where's it?
Good luck.
Yeah. Good luck.
Here
Ah,
he
shit.
goes.
Oh my guys, I'll be right back. My phone is ringing a very bad ringtone. Where is it? Somewhere.
Another one bites the dust.
Doot, 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 doot.
And another one goes, and another one goes, and another one bites the dust.
Oh.
Dun, dun. Another one bites the dust.
Bum, bum, bum.
Ah, fuck. BRB.
End me.
There he goes. Whoosh.
Well, I have no idea where my notebook went.
Fuck.
Good job, Aaron.
Kitchen and stuff, maybe?
You lost your notebook.
Yeah.
Like, if you ate before stream, maybe it's still there.
Or actually, I think I'm not checking the right place. Hold on.
Yeah. Go for it.
I swear, if his head weren't attached to his shoulders, he'd be like me.
Actually, fuck it. All right, so you see Thamio. You see the young hunter, as you had before, as he's seems to be somewhat resting for as per the night, as the day goes on. He's just finally sleeping, as it seems like he's kind of a bit more comfortable here. A few minutes pass, and you guys hear the front door open as you guys are sitting within the kitchen area. You once again see Azrael as he enters. None of you went to come and see me. So, did you find it?
Excuse me, guys. I gotta find something.
Did we find it? Wait, what was it that we were looking for?
If you remember from the mission, your mission was to take the sword of a Death Knight.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, we do have the sword of a Death Knight, don't we? Didn't we loot that?
Hawk!
I think. Oh wait, shit. Give him a minute. There's.
Shit, sorry, I didn't realize I was still muted. I'm sorry.
Uh,
I was turning my mic volume up. I'm not using my usual computer. But yeah, I said,
Yes, we have it.
and I moved the sword towards him.
as you place the sword onto his table, and he kind of takes a look at it, and he inspects it. Right. Well, I guess from this point, I would consider all of you to be preliminary in the Hunter's workshop. He seems to kind of still shift his eyes as he's still kind of looking at all of you, but more specifically towards Arya, as he just doesn't seem to really break directional contact with her.
Monda steps closer to Arya.
Arya looks at the ground.
Right. Well, I won't have you just go out on a mission and then not rest. You're free to stay within my abode for the time being. Tomorrow night, we hunt. So, do try to stay on the premise while you're here. I don't want you running into any issues.
That deep voice, though. Love it. So what should we do now?
Well, they were resting for the night, right?
It is now breaking into daylight, so you can rest the rest of the night and throughout the day. At this point, I would say you should, or else you'll take an exhaustion point.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm all for resting.
Manda's gonna rest because she already has an exhaustion point.
Ron does too for when he rages.
Mm.
Alright, so you guys rest through majority of the day. You rest throughout the afternoon. And it kind of breaks into what looks to now be dusk at this time.
Who's coming drinking?
They say?
Drinking.
What about it?
Who's coming?
Well, Braun has a jug that produces infinite alcohol, so he's good.
What? No way.
You were there when I bought it!
Oh, I'm coming to
No.
yours then.
No, that was Fela.
No, but I've used it around Monda, though.
I've totally forgotten.
We all drank on the airship. That's canon.
Did we?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Oh well. Well, I'm coming to yours to drink then. But like, it only serves one kind of alcohol, so.
But it's literally any alcohol. We could have top tier hooch.
All right, let's have some top tier hooch, my buddy, my pal.
Honestly, we probably should have left that with Joseph since he's running a bar.
Alright, so you two are drinking. What else is everybody else doing?
Ron, just let me have this for the night, okay?
Ron
Alright.
looks at her.
We shall share it for the
No,
night.
no. Okay, I need bottomless alcohol. I cannot share this right now. No,
Why do you need bottomless alcohol, Monda?
because I want bottomless alcohol, Ron.
It produces about 8 ounces of whatever is produced, and then
It can produce
starts
2 gallons per minute.
per minute.
Yeah, I
That's a
chug
card.
it
I'm
every.
looking at it right now.
Oh,
I chug
need to
it
print- I
every
need to print
time.
that out then. I mean, when I get
I'm
I can send to you if you wish.
No,
I'm
no,
chugging
no.
it every time it refills. I'm chugging that shit. Just
You
chugging
get-
it.
Then make a Constitution check.
Okay. Constitution. That's gonna be. Shit, what size is my.
Okay,
It's a 20.
Every time Mina takes a swig, or Mon takes a swig, Braun takes a swig also.
It's a 20.
Is it 20?
It's a 20.
I need to roll
Yeah,
Constitution
you're,
also.
you're getting fairly buzzed.
I want to actually have RP ability with Monda though. We never get any.
That's okay. We can talk while we're drinking.
Braun rolls a 23.
Yeah, you're also getting pretty You're also getting pretty buzzed.
I mean, she's not literally drinking a gallon a minute.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Just drinking pretty heavily.
I mean,
Well, let's assume it's-
size difference. Think of it like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, I'm smaller than him. Pretty big, but so small. There.
So why do you want to drink, Monda?
Why'd the bastard have to be dead, Braun? The first Asmer I meet and they're dead. Why?
Braun looks at her.
Well, how many half-orcs have you met?
That's true. I'm sorry.
You spend your entire life in a church, a convent even. There's probably millions of Asimar out there. The world's gigantic. I've met a few. They're around.
Really?
Yep. I mean, I never met a tiefling before Aria.
It's just shit.
It's a very big world.
We looted his corpse. Ah.
I'm
That's
quite ashamed.
Braun passes the jug over to Arya. who I'm assuming
No,
just walked
thanks.
up on us.
Yes. I don't want a drink. How could we rob a grave?
Alana has
Haven't
said,
you guys robbed? I thought you guys have robbed graves before.
Yeah.
Alana said you've done far worse before I joined the group.
The only thing I've done was my first time out with the group that then included a rogue named Zavin. I was a distraction while he pickpocketed. It was my proudest moment. But anything worse than that was never my doing.
Honestly, Arya, the way I look at it, I feel like we were meant to find those items. They may be valuable for us in the long run. Asimars are creatures of light. We are fighting to prevent the light from being swallowed by darkness.
It just feels so wrong, though. I'm stealing from my own people.
Well, you can't just steal light. You have to find your own light. Okay, stealing from a dead Aasimar, I don't think will actually help us.
Do you want me to put the items back? I'll walk over there myself and do it right now.
No, it's too late. I protested and you went ahead and did it anyway. It's too late now. The damage is done. Okay? You have already defined what kind of people we apparently are.
Braun nods towards Monda.
She approved it as well, as did Alana. The necromancer and the skull were just too busy arguing to put in input.
I didn't approve.
I can't trust any of you.
Stop it either.
It's a sad day when a tiefling has the deeper morals than an Aasimar.
Braun looks over at Monda.
You did approve it. You said okay.
That seems really insulting to tieflings.
It really does. And Braun looks back
Arya's a self-hating tiefling.
Yeah.
Oh.
Arya's a really self-hating tiefling.
I don't know anymore. What do you want me to do? I'm just trying to make the group happy. I don't know what you want from me. Fuck. I take
Braun-
another swig.
Braun reaches over and takes the jug from Monda before she can drunken herself worse.
No.
And he looks back at the rest of the group.
Well, I'm just a dumb orc. What do I know?
And he starts walking away, taking the jug with him.
Burn.
Damn.
About a few moments pass, and you see Azrael as he enters. He doesn't seem as... He seems differently dressed, as what he looks like as if from top to bottom weaponized, as he seems to be carrying a small firearm to his left and a big, rather strange weapon in his right, much like how the other hunters you've seen.
If any of you want to talk about morals, I wouldn't talk too much about it then. Do what's necessary. I've made a lot of mistakes. And trust me, I still pay for them today. No.
That we have in common.
Right. Well, guard your loins, ladies and gentlemen.
I quit. I quit. Kill Arya now.
Don't. Oh no, don't.
Oh my god, she left!
I was
No,
I did that on purpose too.
Fuck you! Fuck you! How dare you!
Let it be known. Monda did not approve of that. She did not approve.
Don't say that to
Oh,
me.
quit sucking up.
Monda
Your
will
damage is
remember
done.
that.
Let the record be clear.
Well, prepare yourselves for go to Cathedral Ward in an hour.
An hour. Fuck.
Ron switches the jug over to coffee and hands it to Manda.
No, I need something to eat.
You need coffee to sober up. I have a higher constitution than you.
God damn. She drinks the... No, because isn't coffee a bad mix with alcohol, though?
No, coffee helps sober you up.
Oh, alright. She drinks the coffee.
The caffeine gets your immune system going faster and processes and all that scientific bullshit that I just made up.
Yep.
Manda drinks the coffee.
Alright.
Can I just keep this coffee?
I spent a shit ton of that jug, woman. Just give it back.
Yeah, you can afford to share it.
I say, Braun
You
rolls his
looted
eyes.
the corpse of my people.
You agreed to loot the corpse.
I
Give me
didn't
the jug
agree,
back when you're
but I
done.
didn't protest. So it is my fault.
Braun steals a bottle, or not steals, but takes a bottle of whiskey from Alana. She probably has a keg of it somewhere.
Yeah,
God damn.
she provides. Alright. You guys...
This is really pathetic. Just putting that out there.
How'd that body reattachment go?
Shut up!
Alright, so you guys prepare. Is there anything you probably want to ask either Azrael or Thamia?
What are we
Braun-
hunting?
Braun asked them what weapons they would suggest taking into Cathedral Ward since we're fighting a giant spider queen.
Oh, we're fighting
An actual god incarnate.
Oh god.
As you ask him, he's all like, just bring whatever you have. It's probably for the best.
Oh, Azrael, I have one other request.
Aye.
After this is over, I noticed you have a firearm. Could you train me in the usage of them?
It would really be up to depend to Azrael. He's the considering that he is the Grandmaster, he really is.
No, I was asking Azrael.
Oh, Azrael.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking to Thamio.
No, sorry, my might have cut out.
We'll have to see. Prove yourself.
Very well.
Thank you, Brain, for mishearing that the way you did. I was 90% sure Azrael said, "We'll see. Roll a percentage."
Prove yourself. All right. Anything else for you guys?
Aaron, do we heal up after our recent rest, or do we need a roll for that?
No, you guys healed up.
All right.
Good, because I was.
I think we're all right.
Yorick still doesn't trust anybody right now.
Well, there's not much Hurt can do. He's ahead. A skull.
He can carry things.
He's definitely skulking.
All right, so you guys managed to equip yourselves properly, and you grab everything that you have, and you, Azrael, and Thamio, all leave the hut, and you all head out of the Forbidden Forest. And as you spend the next few hours, you notice that it shifts from day to night, and the darkened presence definitely pretty much comes back from that dark era or aura. A time once. All right. You guys do end up spending the better part of the quarter of the night traveling to the Cathedral Ward.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Mm.
As you guys enter through the western gate, or the eastern gate of Cathedral Ward, you are met with several individuals who, once again, as you've noticed, to be these guards, heavily armored, along with two dark individuals clothed in black from top to bottom. Azrael comes over and he begins to speak, and he looks to the much more taller, probably more experienced individual, and he says,
Who is this?
the other individual, as he kind of speaks, kind of low and wispy.
Hi, it's, she seems to be a new recruit, as she had said. I was wondering if you would know about this.
And then he looks to you, Jane.
Oh, who's that? Who dat? Jane?
Wait, am I allowed to speak now?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I was just like, wait a sec. Okay, so they're actually coming. Whoops. Sorry.
And who might you be?
What? Okay, so they are asking me. Sorry.
As the silence goes on, he begins to now give you a very darkened stare.
That's for your character.
Your name, child.
Nim. Nim's fine.
Nim. Right. I don't remember your name. I don't remember recruiting you.
Is it Salona? Oh, Salona.
Sorry, I'm coughing really bad.
It says Salona on her thing.
Yeah.
That's as far as you guys know. You guys don't know this.
God damn.
No, she was giving like an out of character thing because I think Jane was AFK until like just now.
Yeah.
Because she said earlier she's gonna be AFK for a few minutes.
Dog.
Yeah, like my dogs were going off. Like I don't know why. They're acting so strange.
I don't know.
You okay there, Jane?
Jane. Amanda just sips her coffee.
Right? Jane.
Braun continues. By the way, Aaron, Braun has been drinking continuously since we left, basically.
Okay.
Amanda hands Braun the mug of coffee.
Not heavily, but just taking a sip every now and then. Just
So,
nice taste.
What are we waiting for?
As you guys look, it seems Asriel seems to be kind of staring down this smaller individual. And it seems to trying to get an answer out of her.
Ezreal, I think you intimidate her.
Poor thing's probably frightened.
I'm not intended to be nice.
Fair enough. The same can be said as me, I suppose.
So.
Okay, she situated the dog.
What?
Oh, she broke the what? Oh no. Oh no, Jane, is everything okay?
What did she broke the dog?
The dog. No, the dog broke something. Jane.
We don't know what's going on, guys. Hold on a minute.
Asriel has continued to kind of stare you down and is asking for a proper name, as he does not remember the name you have given him.
What is your name?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm so sorry for the
It's
technical
okay.
issues on my end. Oh my god, Fish.
It's okay, sweetie.
She broke
Alright.
the
Calm down, sweetie.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
So,
Okay, they're asking me a proper, okay, I'm sorry, I just need a minute to collect myself, that was, oh my god, Fish, if they find that out, it's fudge sticking, she broke an ornament, okay, okay,
Breathe, baby, breathe.
okay,
my child.
Hey, just take
Okay.
a deep breath in.
I'm sorry, okay, he'll be fine, no one will notice the ornament that gone missing, nobody, okay,
So,
okay,
tell me, child.
okay.
What is your name?
Okay, I can get in character. Okay, no, it's fine.
I would
Okay.
hope so.
Okay.
Do you intend to stand here all night?
Okay, no, we're not. Okay. Okay, in character. 3, 2, 1. The name.
Keep calm and carry on.
Okay, characters. I'm just sorry. Like I won't do this again. I just. Okay.
It's fine. Just be calm. Be calm.
Okay.
Just say your character's name. That's all you gotta do.
Okay. Okay. Then. The name's Solana. Okay, I can calm.
Right. Solana. Correct.
My name's. Okay, no, sorry. Okay, in character, she wouldn't. Okay. Okay, stop thinking about ornaments. Okay. Okay.
Solana, correct?
The name's Solana. The name's Solana. Okay. I can breathe. Oh my god, Fish. Okay.
Solana, correct?
The name's Solana. Solana's. Tisarum. But name's fine. Let's keep it simple.
Right. I do not remember recruiting you. Do you know who did?
Beats me. I've been here for at least a month.
I didn't ask you how long you've been here. I asked you who recruited you.
Who do you think? The Hunters Guild. Thought that much was obvious.
He cocks his head over to Thamio, and he kind of whisks him over.
I want you to run over to the guild house. I want you to look through the records and find Solana. Although I don't think it will be much of an issue, but if I find out that your name is not within our records, there are harsh punishments.
Whatever you say, buddy.
Right.
If it's not under Solana, it's under Nim.
Thamio nods his head. Right. Good luck, boss. And he turns around and he walks back the other way, and he passes the lot of you, and you all gather around Azrael. Right. So, it looks like we will be having a new recruit joining us tonight. So, keep in mind, Loth is a very vacuous individual. She might illusion herself as beautiful, but do not be deceived. Also keep in mind, do not let her play mind games with you. She tells many lies. Do not be persuaded by them. As long as you keep that in mind, you just might survive. Alright. Open the gates! And as he says this, a couple of the guards lift up some of the chain links and unlock the big bolted locks on the front of the gates. And they slightly press them open. And as you guys see the gates move open, you hear this large...
Oh, Aaron.
Yes.
Since we all took a rest, could we have the opportunity to reset our armor?
Yes. What do you want it to be?
Is there a, like, toxin resistance?
That would be poison.
Okay. I set mine for resistance against poison.
I set mine for resistance against poison.
Well, I don't know if that's what it's going to be, but
That's
spider,
okay.
maybe. I figured that or necrotic, but, you know, I went poison.
Nah, I'm gonna set to poison, because I have it at necrotic, but we'll try something new.
Okay. And I actually drop a bit of my AC because of that.
Alright.
16 instead of 17.
Alright, as you guys then pass through the gates, you are met with a much more thicker air than what it originally was in the Forbidden Forest. It feels like passing the threshold of the gates, you find it slightly hard to breathe as you guys are walking closer to the cathedral. The first thing as you get to the front of the doors, as he pushes them open, you can hear the breaking of what seems to be almost like this silk-like material that had basically what was originally to keep the door closed, as he is just pressing it open with a lot of force. He manages to break the seal of this web-like material, and you are met with a horrific sight.
Oh, jeez.
You can see what seems to be several bodies as they are laid across the ground, now currently rotting. Some look like they are trying to escape throughout this door, and as you enter into it, you guys can definitely sense there is a presence here.
Oh, it's just like the holidays at my cousin Ulfgar's.
You have a cousin?
Yes. Doesn't everyone?
I don't.
Yeah,
Neither do
you're
I.
missing out.
Not really. I've been to family reunions of
Some
friends.
party you missed.
Too awkward.
Yeah.
Ron has Argoth at the ready.
As you guys enter in through what looks to be this large foyer area, you are met with this immediately a wide room that has a couple of staircases going up a few floors, and there's also an entrance to some side rooms. It doesn't look like you can immediately get into the cathedral, as what looks beyond that is that there seems to be a crumbled entrance with the rock, just rocks basically have destroyed the chamber entrance getting to the main cathedral area. You could also tell that there isn't much light, as the only light that seems to be given off is through the windows and the moon. And that's pretty much all you can get so far.
Can my character see through all that though, because of dark vision, or is that not applicable? Okay.
Oh, which characters in the group, by the way, don't have dark vision?
I think Fela.
Alright. Braun hands her one of the 2 light orbs that Arvello kind of pressured him into buying.
Which are always good.
I mean, it is good to have, because up until now we didn't have anybody who didn't have dark vision except for Bergaman.
Alright.
I have dark vision up to 60 feet.
So do I.
My guy.
Same.
Alright.
Yeah, I hand it to Fela so she isn't stumbling around in the dark.
Alright.
Just put the orb like underneath
In
York,
York's
so
mouth.
when he opens his mouth, there's light.
Yeah. Like, Ron legit tried to commission Arvello to make 2 smaller light orbs so we could use York as a flashlight.
That's right. As you guys are beginning to kind of take a look around, you kind of see there's no immediate presence, but there's still that ever looming, almost something staring over your shoulder kind of feeling.
Alright. Seems like you guys are more than experienced. Which way do you want to go?
Could I do an check to see if I have any indication as to which way might be better? Maybe a perception check or something?
Yeah, make a perception check.
Sweet. Wow. 25.
Alright. From what you can tell, as you kind of take a look around the room, there are definitely several thick, webby areas, except going up the over towards the left wing of the staircase. And that one seems to be the most clearest currently, as there is several splotched areas going either towards the rooms or going upstairs, but over towards the left area, towards the stairs, seems to be the most clearest and less forced way in having to go through.
So you said the leftist one has all the webs, though, correct?
No, the left one is the one with the least amount of webs.
Oh, least. Okay. I misheard you.
Yeah.
Braun nods that way.
Well, that way seems the less obstructive.
I guess so.
Whereas the right seems the most hazardous. I'll leave it to a group vote. The right might take us directly into danger, which is always fun.
Well, which would you prefer then?
Again, I'll leave it to the group.
So we're calling a vote, you say?
Yeah, as to whether or not to go left, which is clear, or right, which looks more dangerous.
Yorick says right, and Fela points left.
Actually, question: could we use Yorick to scout ahead?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Float on, little buddy.
Scold. Could you scout ahead and see which would be the quickest route to get us to this spider god creature?
Who's Skull?
You Skull. She. Tiefling. Me. Orc. Is that simple enough for you?
It's not my name.
Yet you don't know my name either.
Yes, I do. You already told me. You told me your name is that you don't like this school already.
That is partially true, yes.
Ron laughs a little bit.
Fine, Horatio. Go that way and see what lies ahead.
I suppose I shouldn't blame an orc for not being good with their names. It is in
I
their
made
genes.
another Hamlet reference.
I know.
I actually wouldn't have caught that. Thank you.
Horatio, alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well. It's literally the person Hamlet's talking to when he says, alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well.
Oh, well. Either way, Yorick insults Brahm's intelligence and then starts going down the path.
Zero fucks.
All right. I need Yorick to make a perception check.
Perception. That is... hold on. 11, apparently.
All right. Yorick, as he passes through towards the right side of the staircase, he doesn't find much any of this web-like material or silk-like material that you have been finding on your way in. As he passes through around the upper area, you can kind of see some other strange, like, monotony of, like, a pile. And as you get closer, you realize it's a pile of bodies. And they are currently kind of, like thrown into and then webbed over. And as you get closer, Yorick can kind of hear a bit of breathing, almost staggered at this point.
Judgment call.
Are we allowed? Oh, go ahead.
Yorick gets a little closer to the bodies and then says, "Are you breathing?"
And from the pile, you can hear, "Who's there?"
Death.
Oh my god.
Please. I don't want to be like the others. Kill me.
Ask what happened to the others.
So wait. So the guy's barely talking?
Yeah. It sounds like he hasn't had food, water, or anything for days.
Okay.
Ask what happened to the others.
Yorick just floats for a short second before saying, "What was that? Speak up, I can't hear you. If you can't speak up, you can't bargain for your life, now can you?"
Please. Kill me. Before she takes my soul. Before she kills me.
That was boring. He goes back down to the others and says, "Well, there's a pile of bodies begging to be killed. Orc, I think that's your territory."
Hold on, are you saying that there are people down
Who did he say
there?
that? Wait, who did he address that to?
The group,
you.
and then to Brom. He told the entire group that there was a pile of bodies begging to be killed, and then told Brom that was his territory. You know, killing people.
I'm thinking of taking the night off from that. Such wonderful weather.
Well, I suppose those bodies are going to be disappointed then.
So, Yorick, do you recommend we go in that direction?
I don't see why not.
The lives of everyone, including Fela and by extension your unlife, are resting on this decision.
Yorick gives him a look that basically exudes apathy.
All right.
Braun looks at Fela to get her input, since she's worked with this crazy mother foe the most.
She starts heading in that direction, actually.
All right. As such, you guys end up going up through those staircases up to the second floor.
Braun looks at the rest of the group.
Well, if we die, at least she can make us into some sort of meat puppet.
Great.
As you guys come around and you see what Yorick has seen, you get closer and you hear the breathing of what seems to be almost like a dying man.
Braun approaches the stack of bodies.
I told him to beg for his life, but he said to kill him. It's a bit boring.
As you get closer, you notice that he is covered in this silk-like material, and it's in very much thickness. Him face down in this material.
Oh, this is like that movie with the giant spiders.
There's so honestly, I'm picturing more like Saving Private Ryan when they had the sniper has the guy out as bait. Or was that Full Metal? Actually, no, Full Metal Jacket and Saving Private Ryan both did that.
We need to cut him out of this now.
Braun looks over the rest of the group. Aaron, do I have to roll an intelligence check to make something that I myself am assuming?
What do you think it is?
I'm assuming that the corpse is left alive in there to lure more people to, so if we try to remove him from the webs, it will send a signal through the webs to the Spider Queen and bring her to us to attack us. And possibly kill the poor motherfucker.
Well, you don't know that. Go ahead and make an intelligence check.
I was just assuming because that's just personal guess. I mean, because that's how spider webs work.
Generally.
Like if you wiggle like one part, then.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Braun would know something like that as far as he's traveled as many things as he's fought.
Go ahead, make an intelligence check.
Oh, okay. I just figured I could just say it. Oh, never mind. I got that 20.
All right.
By the way, Aaron, if you can't tell, I found the red dice that JoJo stole.
Oh, fuck you. So
the red dice is cursed. I found it under my floor.
So, from what you can tell, as you begin to inspect, there doesn't seem to be several different individual threads that make their way away from this pile. Feel like this is here for safekeeping. And as you inspect and walk around, and you kind of wave Arg off in the air, nothing really catches it. And so this is, as far as you know, clear.
Alright. Braun leans closer to the pile.
Hello.
You still alive?
Don't shout, Skull.
Shouts over.
Don't shout, Skull.
Please. Kill me.
Hey, Aaron.
Yes.
Fela is going to walk up to the pile, and burning hands on the webs.
Okay.
Braun is prepared, by the way, to reach in and pull the guy out should he potentially catch on fire.
Alright. Is that an attack spell?
No, technically, yes.
Wouldn't this be like more passive at this point, though? I mean, not passive, but instead of an attack, wouldn't it be more of a?
It's more for the sake of if you're going to
an action.
It's an action, but it's for the sake of will you hit this guy?
Yeah, that's wrong.
Well, I'm intentionally aiming at just the webs.
Good.
This guy is covered in the webs. That's the point of what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
could I possibly try cutting his cocooned form out?
You may certainly try. If you're, are you doing this
I'll let him
like surgery or like?
I'll
you're
let him
hacking
try.
and
I'll let him
slashing?
try first.
More precise. It's more
Then-
surgical. Like, I don't want to accidentally, cut an artery on the poor bastard.
All right, then make a dexterity check.
Bron sees Fela's burning hands and just, like, motions for her to stop real fast. And pulls out a
You
silver
would
knife.
probably want to. Technically, you would probably want to tell her to do this because I think surgery, wouldn't that fall into a medicine check?
No, what I'm saying is, are you kind of doing this with precise expertise, or are you going to hack and slash this thing away? Because one is strength and one is dexterity. One is with a skilled hand and one is with brute force.
Right.
I feel like I don't want to hurt the guy, so I will probably do dexterity. What's Fela's dexterity, by the way, Tef?
It's 12.
Damn, I got better dexterity than her.
All right, then go ahead and make a dexterity check.
Oh, wow, 18.
All right. You take
I really
Argoff.
missed this dice.
So you take Argoff and you manage to kind of cut around the area.
Oh, I was using one of the daggers.
Oh, one of the daggers? Okay, so you take your dagger. You're kind of met with a little bit of force against the web-like material, but you manage to kind of break out of it. Break this poor guy out of it. You see, as you kind of pull him out, this man basically distraught. His face in very pale condition. He has a bit of a beard, not too thick. It does look like he does have it kind of groomed, but as you see, it's gotten messy as he's been here for quite a while.
That's in my beard.
He has slightly long, curly black hair, light green eyes, and he's wearing what looks to be robes of like priest robes, one with a symbol that looks like a upper half of a clockwork gear. And you actually know what the symbol is. This is the symbol of Erithus, as you've known it to be the main goddess that the Acelsians follow, as it is the god of civilization and invention, or goddess of civilization and invention. And
Ron.
Ron
looks over at Monda and asks her to heal him.
Yeah, I can heal him.
All right. So go ahead and roll. What kind of healing are you doing?
I'm looking at. Hold on. Oh wait, shit, that's not my spell sheet. Let me pull up my spell sheet. The fucking lowest level one I have is to not waste the other ones. Hold on. It is Cure Wounds.
Okay. So go ahead and roll the dice for that.
Um. 11.
All right. He just save him. As you see the light coming from your crest and it envelops this poor man, you kind of see a little bit of life come back to him. His skin, no longer this deep pale complexion. There's a little bit of life back into it now. And he kind of opens his eyes and he looks to all of you. Thank you. We gotta go. We gotta run away before they catch us.
Unfortunately, that's why we are here.
Mhm.
We don't have the luxury of running away.
There's nothing you can do to stop it. We've seen what
You
she's
should
done.
get out of here. Get out of here.
I will. And he kind of gets up and he kind of stumbles a bit. And he kind of then begins to run out down the stairs. And man, it's gone.
Ron looks over at Manda and gives her a thumbs up.
Now let's get down to business, I guess.
Alright. So, from this pile, you guys see two separate doors, one going towards your left and one going towards your right. Both seem to be a little gunked up from the webbing, but that's as far as you know.
Like the access to the doors gunked up?
Yeah, just a bit.
Ron motions for Phala to use her burning ability, if she chooses to.
Sorry, it's gunked up. A door? A door gunk? Door gunk?
Yeah, it's covered in web.
So they're gunked up like closed gunk up, or
Like there's webbing along
web's
the door.
encasing it.
Yeah, it would require a bit of a strength check to open it, or a means to removing the webs.
I mean, Ron could probably pull it open with just a simple strength check if you guys wanted that, so you had to waste MP. Or not MP, but you know what I mean.
A spell slot.
It's spell slot. You want me just to try and force it open?
Yeah, let's try that first.
Alright, cool.
I kind of jumped to the flaming hands thing a bit earlier. I'm not going to do that.
No. I like where you're going. That's very good, like Zelda logic. I dig that.
yeah.
Aaron, I should
just have
roll.
a fucking torch or something.
I'd roll just a straight strength check.
Yep. Do a strength check. Azrael might help you in this, since he opened the first doors with these.
Alright, I rolled a 17.
17. All right. As you and Azrael kind of get up next to the door and you guys push. As you guys begin to push, you see the snapping and breaking of this material as the doors finally move open. You are met with a very thickly webbed hallway, as even the most if you're not careful in your movement, you could be caught up in this. So what do you guys want to do? Like, you'll have to move half speed through all this.
Yeah. Ron looks at the group and...
Well, shall we?
Wait, which door was this? Left or right?
Yeah, which way did we end up going?
I thought we went up the right side, Aaron.
Oh,
okay.
That's
the direction you said the corpses were at, and we went up there, freed the corpse, and you said this door was the next thing in our way.
Well, I said that there's a door to the left and to the right. I assumed right. But
yeah, whichever one was the webbed, gunked up door is one we opened.
Well, there's two. That's what I meant. That's what I said.
Oh, okay. I missed
assumed
that now.
right, but you guys could have gone left.
Like, do you guys want to turn around and check out if the other way's easier to get through?
Yeah, it works for me.
Alright.
Ron goes to force open the other door.
Alright, go ahead and make a strength check, and Azrael's going to help you, just in case.
What my plan is for this to send York through both doors. Because they're like basically using York as a drone. God damn.
Oh.
I got nat 20.
Alright, and with
That's-
Azrael's help, you guys, as you guys begin to open the door, you guys manage to push the door about halfway open towards the left.
Yeah.
As you guys look down the hallway, it is much more thickly webbed. However, Braun, I need you to make a perception check along with Azrael.
Okay. I'd like to point out that I will probably never make as good a rolls as I have tonight, because that's 3 nat 20s.
All right.
And is that investigation or perception?
Perception.
21.
All right. As you look down the hallway, Braun, you see as what looks to be a giant spider-like being as it is walking down the hallway away from you guys. And as the door comes to a stop, it immediately turns around and it sees you guys and it pulls an arrow out of its quiver from behind its back and it draws and it fires.
Dexterity?
Nope. That is a 17, Braun. Against your armor class.
See, I got my armor class is 16 now.
Okay. So you take...
What
Damn it.
You take 6 points of piercing damage as a arrow out of nowhere pierces the right side. And Azrael, immediately seeing this, he grabs the other door and he pulls it shut. And you guys hear what seems to be several individual leg movings as it kind of... And it slams against the door. You hear the door jut forward as Azrael just closed it.
Ron looks at the rest of the group.
Shit.
I think we found her.
No.
Yeah.
Can I have
That is not.
Can my character have daggers drawn at that point out of reflex, or is that like?
Yeah, you out of preparation, you've drawn both your daggers.
No, that was
Okay.
not both. That is a Drider. Do not fight a Drider. And he kind of turns other way quickly.
Alright, on a scale of 1 to 10, how is a Drider compared to the foe we're facing?
She doesn't look like that.
I'm in difficulty level. 1 being a Drider.
Let's say a Drider does not become a Drider naturally. They are created by Lolth. A rather twisted way of doing it. A Drider originally is a Drow.
Dro.
A Drow.
Oh, lovely. Aaron.
Yes.
Are there 2 handles on the door?
Yes, there is.
Braun takes one of the many swords that he's scavenged off of people that he's killed and just puts it through the handle so that it can't be opened.
Alright.
For the sake of argument, I'll use one of the steel broadswords that I've picked up.
Alright, you slide it through, and you kind of take the handle end, and you just bend it around.
Yeah.
You manage to not break the sword, but you manage to have bent it around enough to where it doesn't seem like it's gonna come loose from the door. The door, as you can hear now, it sounds like something is trying to break through with just pure visceral attacks. But you hear some slight screaming coming from the other side of the door. Whatever it is trying to get to you guys, it's not coming through easily.
Braun looks over at Asimov.
So, let's go that way then.
Yes, quickly.
And
Alright then.
You guys take a...
He says quickly, Braun's already at the other fucking door at this point. You've never seen an orc move that fast.
Alright, so you guys start going through the right side as you guys make your way around. You see now how fast, since you guys are moving at half speed.
I thought we weren't moving half speed anymore.
If you're going down this hallway, I suggest moving half speed.
Okay.
You need to make
I got you.
dexterity saves.
I thought you were just talking about crossing the hallway. Crossing the courtyard.
Oh, no, you're on the second floor. You guys are going down a long hallway.
Okay. Oh my God. Must have really cut out. Or my Skype must have.
No, he's cutting out on my end too.
Alright.
Who is? What?
Apparently, Jane and I's connection just does not like Aaron's Skype tonight.
Yeah. That's also making things hard. It was fine earlier, which is why I'm really confused.
Alright. As you guys begin to move through these long hallway like corridors, you begin to see the destruction of what Lolth has done. There are entire people that seem to just have been slaughtered away. The thick webbing that you guys are just carefully moving out and away of. I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw real quick.
Dexterity saving. Okay. Well, what I tossed that again?
Jesus. Aaron, I got a nat 1.
Alright.
19. What would I roll for that again? I'm sorry.
It's
a D20.
A D20. Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Ah, shit, my screen froze. Oh no.
Dexterity saving throw.
Tara.
Oh.
Is she still in the call? She dropped earlier. Yeah. No, she's still here. Okay. She might be AFK for a second. Izanami VA.
Tara, my love.
So 1d20 plus my
plus your
dexterity modifier.
Okay, so that'd be a +8 for me?
Yes.
Okay.
Because I know you are proficient in that.
Ow, that's...
Okay, so
you're the only character we have that's proficient in that.
18?
18? Alright.
Mine's 19.
19?
Same, I was 19.
19, and what about Fela?
Oh, shit. Sorry. 17 plus, what were we rolling for?
Dexterity.
Dexterity.
Okay, so 17 plus 1.
1. All right. Everybody
Braun's dead.
but Braun. Braun, as you begin to kind of look out of one of the windows, your foot, as you kind of step along, gets stuck in what looks like a giant pile of this web, and you just fall flat on your face as you were definitely caught off guard.
Braun, while he's face down the webs, calls out,
"This is still less embarrassing than Wanda tripping on sand."
Shut up. No, it's not.
Your web is sticky, sand is soft. Big difference.
Why'd you even have to bring it up, Braun?
Right.
Because this is eerily similar.
Braun, as you try to pull out of this
Right.
webbing, you notice that as you pull out, you lose your shoe, and a bit of your pant leg has torn off.
The pullout game was not strong.
"Really, Tara? Where's this humor when you're scripting?" Just kidding.
Excuse you, I'm the reason how to be an adventurer is funny. Take that, Aaron.
Wow.
Shots fired.
Roast him. Shit.
Shots fired, Aaron.
Damn.
I think she forgets who wrote the first 2 episodes and a majority of the third.
Oh, so you're right. She has up a very good point then.
I don't know which episode got on Sinoble's channel. I don't know. I'm pretty sure the first one, if the last time I checked. So.
And I'm pretty sure it's more popular than ever now. So.
Yeah, like Aaron, this is me not being an asshole. I have no idea who that is. Yeah. You have to link me later.
Pause.
Yeah. Okay.
Just link me later, guys. Because I am the most least informed person in the British community.
Nope, it's fine. Fuck it. It's fine. So, Yeah, pretty much a little bit of your stuff has kind of been lost too. You lost a left shoe. That's a left shoe and a bit of your pant leg. It was a pretty nice shoe. That's all you know.
Ron just looks down at his foot in anger.
Joseph bought me a leather thong, but he couldn't buy me a fucking shoe.
As you guys come around another corner, after a little mistake, you guys are met with another door that looks like it is heavily covered in webs. I don't think from its natural perception, you gather pure strength isn't gonna open this thing alone.
Is it still really webbed up?
Yeah, it's this. Unlike the other doors, this one is very webbed up. Like, the handles are barely poking out.
Is there anything we can use nearby to, like, pry it open or something?
Could we cut through it?
Make a perception check.
Okay, what do I roll for that? Fudge. Is it another 1d20?
Yeah.
And your modifier.
You said investigation or perception, Aaron?
Perception.
Perception?
I'll make a perception as
that'd
well.
be 1d... It's a 1d20 plus... Okay.
I got a 25, Aaron.
I got a 15.
Alright. From what you guys can immediately tell, as you guys look up towards the wall, there seems to be some scourge marks from old torches. You could probably gather that maybe fire will work this time.
That's what I figured. Ron just looks over to Phala, who I'm assuming his hands are still glowing with flame, and just nods, like, do it, girl.
Do it, baby.
Oh. Okay.
Quietly just
how about we attack it with the fucking flames then?
Alright. You go ahead and make a spell attack roll.
I did.
Alright, what was it?
It was a success. No, it was a 15.
15. As you see a cone of flames exude from Phalan's hands as it now engulfs the web-like material to the door. You see that as it begins to burn away, the door looks like it's been scourged before. As she finishes off, it looks like there had been burn marks before this fire.
So someone's been here before.
Somebody's definitely tried.
Well, this is promising.
Ron says sarcastically.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go but in.
Alright. As you guys go to reach for these metal handles, you guys immediately realize, oh, that's radiating heat. I'm just gonna push the door.
I was just gonna say Bron just like chops open with Argoth or something.
Can we kick the door?
Sure, if you want to. Make a strength check.
Right, yeah.
Okay, is that like another 1d20?
Yeah, assume that all checks need a d20, then add your modifier.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, James' character's doing a kick first?
Yep.
Okay, I got a 19.
I got a 20. Ron lets her go first.
Braun and this amazing elven rogue, as she kind of walks up, unexpectedly, to this entire group, she kicks the crease open and she manages to jut the doors forward.
Oh, I love it.
Ron looks down at her and smiles.
I like you. My name is Braun. We are now friends.
Whatever you say.
You never said that we were friends, Braun.
You know what you did, Amanda.
What would I do?
So from what you
You
guys
never asked.
immediately see down this next hallway, it seems untouched. Like nothing has, like there's no webs, there's nothing here.
Can we make a perception check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Perception.
I hope hers is better than mine.
Okay, let's see. I got a 15.
15?
That's good. Mine was a 7 with my +6 modifier.
Should I do a perception check? I'll do a perception check.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
I got a
The more the merrier.
Yeah, that's the thing about this dice, Aaron. It rolls really high, but then it rolls nothing but net ones for a spell.
Really high, then really low.
Again, it's like
22.
Okay.
For people on stream, I literally found this dice under floorboards in the house when I was cleaning up carpet.
All right.
Voodoo.
As you guys manage to get through, you are met as you walk out into this next foyer area. As you guys begin to kind of survey the area, you see what looks to be a very familiar crest. In fact, one of your teammates seems to bear its crest. It is a crescent moon, as this looks like it to be the to kind of possess the essence of Sihanen, as she has kept this area untouched and very protective.
Oh shit.
Ron cuts his eyes back at Monda subtly, to where only she can notice if she pays attention.
Mond makes eye contact with Braun.
Because Braun recognizes the crest.
Monda takes out the crescent moon to see if it'll do anything. How do I open this thing?
I pray to God that it gets webbed up like Captain America's shield by Spider-Man.
Oh my gosh.
So, Monda, as you bring out your crest, you kind of feel a slight pulse as it kind of gives off this rather calming aura. You're definitely in a very sanctioned place, as it's strange to know that this is an area that doesn't seem affected, but you could also gather a reason why. As Sihanen is the mother of all elves, Lolth is the mother of all drows. Drows are merely dark elves. And so these two have a millennia-long conflict, as one is light and one is darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Could I roll a religion check to see if Braun would know any of that?
Go ahead.
Can I roll a religion check too?
Sure. Go ahead.
Oh, god damn it. I got 19.
Can we just assume that I just told them all that? Or is this
if you want to?
Hey, I rolled a 19. I'm using this because this dice will probably roll nothing but 3s and 1s the rest of the night.
You know what?
In fact,
Sure.
I rolled
Why not?
16.
Yeah, you guys managed to kind of gather that information.
20. 20. How much? 20.
You guys,
Fuck off,
you all you guys managed to gather that much information, along with Monda relaying this with these details. Braun,
it wasn't a natural. It was just like.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Braun. Braun, you remember something from your readings in the hunt for demons and darker entities. You remember something about Lolth, as she was revered by drows, but as you kind of remember that drows are a nearly extinct race, and you kind of gather that there's probably a reason why Lolth is no longer in the Nine Hells. She has little to no faith left. She is dying. if there's any time to kill a weak god, it would be now.
Braun points that out to the rest of the group, adding,
It would make sense that she would set up shop in a place such as this, one devoted to her oldest enemy.
Let's go.
So you guys descend the main stairway.
Makes our job easier.
As you guys make your way down, you notice that there is no entrance into this part of the cathedral ward. This seems to be its own sanctioned area, as unlike whatever the other area was, you guys didn't check, but you realize that some gods are more revered than others, and some have a certain place in the cathedral ward, and some do not. But this is definitely Sihanin's area. And as you guys get down to the bottom first floor, there is no original entrance, but there is one way going towards the main area to where you guys would assume to be where Loth is. So, with that in mind, what do you guys want to do?
Take down Loth.
I want to do a check to make sure there's nothing that Braun could perceive. There would be a trap or some sort of encumbrance that would cause the crew to, die.
Go ahead and make an investigation check to the area.
I was really hoping it would be perception, because I have nothing in investigation. I got 12. Feel free to roll investigation, everybody else.
Alrighty, so let's see.
Anyone who has an intelligence modifier. Because I
don't have any of that either.
Ron, as you go to check the door not trapped. It's unaffected.
Ron, thinking back to his BFF Joseph, takes a deep breath and opens the door.
Alright. As you grab hold of the door and you open it, you immediately are met with this ghastly air. It's almost poisonous. It makes you cough at just the pure, just in its presence. And as you begin to pull open the door, Azrael kind of steps to the side and he kind of helps you with the other door, as you guys feel like you are moving stone at this point, as there are several different webs coming from all around this door, still trying to hold it in place. And you guys begin to pull and pull and pull and pull. The webs and the silky residue begin to snap and break. And as you look within it, you see a woman down near the center of this large auditorium-like area. Several of the seats thrown adjacent, and webs and spiders and what looks to be several other individuals that seem to follow her very close behind. You also see upon the roofs, from what you can immediately tell, several driders, as they seem to be crawling across the roof in the area as they now begin to spittle their way down closer to the ground. As you guys enter in through the doors, you all are within the auditorium of the cathedral ward. You see, as you begin to inspect, she doesn't do anything except stare at the lot of you. As you guys begin to kind of walk the long way around, keeping a close eye on her, you notice that there are several, much like the splotches that you got your foot caught in, Braun, several of them kind of layered around, and you kind of keep note as these are considered traps. You guys, as you manage to come a long way around the center area, while yes, still covered in several of these spider-like webs, you can see have been somewhat cleared in order to make anybody who wishes to walk through this area without any problems. This woman, as you can now definitely see, she looks, her skin dark and ashen, her hair long, white, silvery, much like spider webs. She looks somewhat old in this rather bony uniform, as it looks just a simple outfit. Like, it only encompasses her extremities, if that makes sense. Her extremities, her chest, and that is it. As she sits upon what looks to be a chair or a throne made of human-like bones, and these other individuals begin to kind of make a phalanx across in front of her.
Whoa.
You hear a voice as it booms throughout this auditorium. I smell the blood of my sister. I smell the beast that threw me out of my domain.
Ron looks over at Monda.
Pretty sure you're the first. I don't know who's the second.
Well, as they say, get wrecked.
Ron calls out the Lolth.
Whom are you referring to the second? Is it perhaps Orcus?
Do not speak. You have no place here.
Oh, don't be like that. I could be a potential convert wishing to join your cause.
Ron.
I would never accept such an ugly being in my faith.
Have you looked in a mirror, lady?
Ron looks over at Yorick.
So, we found something that I like less than you.
Pardon, what? I didn't catch that exactly.
Okay, Spider Bitch said that she wouldn't want Braun in her faith because Braun's ugly as fuck. Braun looks over at you, or not Phala, but at Yorick specifically, and says, "Hey, I found something I like less than you now."
Goody.
The outward appearance matters not. You're only ugly if you have an ugly heart. So who are you to say that?
Oh, thanks, Arya.
I hurled an insult at her first. I said, has she looked in a mirror? No one fucking heard me. Assholes.
This is a really weak insult.
You hear a deep inhale, as almost like the wind from behind you is being pulled.
Kind of just rolling the character's eyes at all this.
I smell Osmodius' blood.
And what does that mean to you?
It's because of him I am here.
Ron does his best to position himself between Azrael, Arya, and Lolth.
Then you deserved it.
Asmodeus was weak. So we planned to take over his throne. Upon his return, though, he came with an army, and I was cast out along with my brothers and sisters.
You claimed Asmodeus was weak, yet you were the one cast out.
I do not care for your words.
Because they reek of truth, spider wench.
We're quite surprised you're even alive still.
Yes, the fucking point.
I will continue on living as long as I continue to claim souls.
Sorry to say, but your soul claiming days are over. We're
It
taking you
seems
out.
your overdue fees have gone over your spending limit.
Lady,
I would look very forward to casting you to hell.
lady, I've met far worse infernal beings than you. You're but a pale You're but a pale imitation of some beings that I've cast personally into the pits of hell.
Hey, Braun, I'm right here.
Shut up!
Ron looks at
In
Arya
other words,
genuinely
let's
confused,
just get this over with.
not knowing what the fuck she's talking about.
I'm referring to minions of Orcus, not your sire.
Well, while this is happening, I'm kind of just.
I see. You all fear something.
Not really.
I feel the chains that have fettered Tiamat. My spiders tell me many of your adventures. I can taste it. Tell me, did you know that if you caught a god, you can release Tiamat?
Wait, Air, what did you say?
If you kill a god, you can release Tiamat.
Okay, I actually did not.
If you caught a god, you can release Tiamat.
Oh, caught?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Arashni!
So if we kill you, then we do not have to worry about Tiamat.
How about a trade?
I'm listening.
I can tell you where my brothers and sisters are. Where they are here in the material plane.
And who are your brothers and sisters?
First, you must give me blood.
We won't give you anything until we have answers. Who are your brothers and sisters?
Make a persuasion check.
Yeah. That's for that. Shit, I did not really persuasion that high. 26.
Hopefully that works.
My brother Vecna. My brothers here. And Gloomish. They were cast out of the 9 hills in order to retain whatever they had left, but they have much more power than I do because of my dying people.
You sound like such a smoker. Sorry.
I've eaten souls for many years. This is what happens to your voice.
That's what you get, Roshni.
So I decided
Sounds like someone needs a change in scenery.
I made the decision to hold myself up after an individual tried to claim me. I have been here for too long. The food grows thin.
That generally happens when you overhunt an area.
So, their location for blood.
What kind of blood?
The one from my sister.
You bitch.
Alright, Aaron, I want to try something.
Sure.
I can't remember what creature it was, but it bled poisonous blood. And Braun has a flask of it. Could we try to trick the spider into taking that instead of Monda's blood?
Would that be
You would have to make a deception check. On top of that, you would have to make a deception check with disadvantage. The reason why is because she could smell you. She could smell the blood in your veins, and she knows.
Fuck you, Roshni.
Question. Could we take Monda outside and put a drop of her blood in it so it smells like her? This is metagaming. This is not, like, something Lolth would know about.
That would seem like something you would have to ask Lolth.
But if we asked Lolth, she would know about it. I guess we won't do that then.
Can we make a deal with her in that, like, we'll give you the blood, but we're doing it our way? Kind of thing?
I don't know. Ask her.
Lolth.
Go ahead, let Solana ask.
What? Lana?
Oh, okay. So wait. So I thought because you guys were talking, but
No.
So Lana. Yeah. Why don't you ask for me?
Okay.
You.
Okay. So So Solana steps forward, really kind of growing bored of all this. So it's kind of just like all right, we'll agree with your terms, but we're doing it our way. And then quick doesn't even give her a chance to say no, turns around, grabs who I need to grab.
Me, you grab me.
Yeah, I grab you. Just goes, I'm tired of this, let's go.
As you
and I grab Ron.
Say that and you begin to turn around and you grab Monda immediately out from nowhere, just these two driders behind your group.
God damn it.
They kind of with arrows and swords drawn, ready to make their attack upon you two or your group.
And
Ron looks back at
I
Lol.
also take out a dagger out of reflex again.
Ron looks back at Lolth and smirks, not phased at all by the Drider's appearance.
Try intimidating them.
We'll go nowhere.
If you want the blood, you'll let us go.
Brom, intimidate everyone.
Yeah, Braun's about to use his intimidation ability. God, what's it called again?
Please,
Sorry,
Tony.
I'm having a dark moment. What'd you say?
Nothing. I don't want to jinx it.
Braun uses intimidating presence to get the Driders to back down. I guess I need to roll for that.
Yep. Go ahead. Roll for your intimidating presence. Is there a DC?
Nat 20.
Never
The
mind.
DC set for that, I got nat 20 on my roll, but the DC set for that, when I'm pulling up the page right now in the manual.
I think it's also in your new sheet.
I'd like to see this. I'd like to see intimidating presence also work on Loth, but
Yeah, I mean casting on the whole room at this point.
that's how it works, I believe.
Yeah. So I'm just pulling up the straight up just the entry for it under Barbarian.
I mean, if it's natural 20, Loth is scared.
It is a nat 20.
It is.
That is true.
That is true, but then again, you are in her lair, so there might
But
be something you don't know.
Braun has not been shaken yet, though.
But it's a natural 20, Aaron. You know how D&D works.
I know how D&D works.
But we're at disadvantage. We're in her
but-
area.
By the way,
But
your
even
Barbarian
then,
may be dead
There are
real
beasts.
life before
There
the
are
next
beasts.
game.
Hold on. There are beasts that are immune to fear.
Nothing is immune to the natural 20.
Like, Aaron, like, this is not like metagame or anything, but just like based off of the way you portrayed Loth at this point, she seems genuinely desperate and scared.
That is true.
Yeah, and she was negotiating a while ago. Like, hey, I'll give you information if you let me.
Suck someone's blood. All right, intimidating presence. This
And
is
it's
word-
not like we're saying no.
This is word for word what it says, Aaron. Begin
I didn't
to
even
level,
get a
use
say.
the action to frighten someone with missing presence within 30 feet. Its creature can see or hear you. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw of a DC equal to 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier.
All right.
Or be frightened until the end of your next turn.
But then again, you're not within 30 feet of Loth.
But I am within the Driders, though.
Yes, you are.
And Loth is already scared shitless, it seems, so I feel like she would feel a residual, like, oh, fuck, type moment.
As what seems to these Driders, what was once this small half-orc, suddenly to them, as you kind of look down, or just kind of look up to them with a dark stare, and they immediately go from assured to incapable of understanding the situation, and they begin to kind of break their presence, kind of almost like they try to back away, but they feel the fear of their goddess a little bit more, but they know they're afraid of you just as much. And so they're not moving, but they are not showing fear, but you can tell they're scared.
They let us go through, yeah.
But they're not moving.
So we go through.
But they're still
How
not.
far am
they're
I-
still,
how far
they're
am I-
still not moving. Like,
How far am I from Loth?
You're about a good 60 feet.
Okay.
I mean, this place is as
Like
big as if
I
you
mean, it's
remember,
almost like a
if you
cathedral.
remember the fire giant palace, it's as big as that room. I mean, it's huge.
like I said, if you want blood, we're doing this our way. I could do this all day. Kind of
You're
just really not super annoyed, but kind of just like, really?
Your character's done with this shit. Is that what we're getting from this?
Kinda. Just want to
Ron-
get this over with.
Braun looks back at the traders, which he can tell are afraid of him, and starts moving towards Loth.
And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw real quick.
All right.
To kind of.
Holy fuck!
Natural 1.
No, other side of the die.
Natural,
Natural 20.
natural 20?
20?
Oh my god, I missed this die so much.
You managed, without even looking, managed
Brahms
to
night tonight.
get around each and every one of those little pitfalls that seemed to would have encumbered your movement and then restrained you. And you managed to get as close as you can before the phalanx all draw their weapons, kind of threatening you.
By the way, is my intimidating presence still exuding?
No. It is
Okay.
That is considered an action.
Oh, rip.
Ron, how far am I from Loth at this point?
Not too far. But you don't. She had. At this point, you can't make eye contact with her. You are facing a wall of shields.
Ron glances briefly back at the rest of the group, seeing what their opinions are so far.
I'm unimpressed.
Can
Really?
we take this as a cue to go? Like, can a character just like not even take a blink and just like, all right.
Specifically, he's looking at Azeroth. Razamoth.
Azaoth, he is very prepared. Like he's waiting for any sign of action.
Ron looks back at the phalanx, which is blocking him from Loth.
What would it take for you to leave this area and return to hell?
We'll see who dies first, then eliminate them all.
As that last whisper exits her mouth and encumbers the whole auditorium, and it dies. You see a sudden shift in tone from every beast within the cathedral. You see them now all begin to gather as you guys begin to kind of back up into this opened area.
Oh, pledge.
Knowing the dangers, you're about to fight a god. And that's where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's game.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
bother.
She's a lesser god, so we're all right. Right?
Yeah, well, pretty much.
Right. Fucking
She's
bitch.
You know.
I just read her game wiki article. What a bitch.
Yeah.
She's really depowered though, so we have a really good chance.
Yeah. Like, if you guys remember way back in the early game, remember how I told you, like, the drows are pretty extinct, pretty much?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's pronounced drow.
Drows.
I've heard it both ways, actually.
Either or.
Like, Skyrim pronounces it as drow, but
This
I've
is
heard other friends doing
the first
D&D as
time I
drow.
have ever heard it pronounced drow.
Yeah, but she is,
Literally the first.
She is in the Dawn of War pantheon. So she's actually a little bit more powerful, if that makes sense. If there was actually a massive race of drow. Unfortunately, like, whatever is next to her is probably the last. You guys don't know. This could be the last of their race. But it seems like these are very faithful followers, as far as you can tell. But that's all you guys.
They don't know that they're following a shriveled up bitch.
Aaron, before the game ends, Braun looks at the phalanx and casts Intimidating Presence one last time, smirking.
You know, I've never been responsible for the extinction of a species before.
That's a bit scary, Braun, but alright, we'll take it.
It's an experience I'm looking forward to.
One quick
You'll get
question,
used to
so-
it after a time.
Do I need to roll for Intimidating Presence?
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Or do that next game?
We'll do it next game.
Alright, just remember, because I will forget by then.
It would be part of your initiative, though.
Okay.
So we'll.
What
go
is
based
Jane trying to say?
I just wanted to ask how far, like, all of our enemies are from us.
I'll
Like,
have.
how many feet, roughly? Because you know, with the whole swishy swashy stuff that happened, I'm like, okay, so are they still near us, or are they far away from us? Like, what's going on?
Braun's the closest. They're at least over 30 feet from you because Braun was right next to you when he cast Intimidate Presence. The Drators are like right behind you though.
Yeah. You'll guys see it next week with the map that I'll have, and hopefully then.
They'll probably, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, you'll guys get a nice view of what this auditorium looks like, and where everybody might be. In fact, I will have to pick out your miniature this week. It's gonna be fun.
Yay, miniature!
Miniatures.
Miniatures.
All right, I'm gonna go to sleep.
All right.
Good night, everybody.
Mina.
See you, love.
So yeah.
Sorry for grabbing you like that.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, very
Nice
excited.
seeing you too.
Yeah, nice everybody. So with that in mind, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Thank you guys so much for joining us again for tonight. Look forward to next week as our players will come and try to kill a god, basically, or goddess at this point. With that in mind,
apologies earlier.
with that in mind,
Braun is probably gonna die. I'm just throwing that there for the stream. I don't want to die, but it might happen.
Why?
Because Braun
This
is
is
a
an
very
ongoing
reckless
theme.
character. What do you say, Tara?
I said this is an ongoing theme. Don't be too concerned. Hawk always says that his character is going to die.
yeah,
Okay.
Everybody always says they're gonna die. That doesn't mean it's gonna happen. Who knows if you make the right decisions.
But I'm done.
Listen, kid, dying's not all it's cracked up to be.
Oh, for the few people who mentioned my usual Monday night stream, we will probably be doing Broforce tomorrow night instead of Zelda.
Aww.
That's because it's probably the last stream I'm going to have for a while, because, holidays and whatnot.
Yeah, also, with that in mind, actually, I do need to say this. There will be a stream next week, but then we're going to be breaking for 2 weeks, because it will be Christmas and then New Year's.
Yeah, I was about to ask you, actually.
So we'll be back on the 8th. We'll be back on the 8th of January after next week, after next week's game, and then we will see you then. So yay! Oh, do keep an eye out over on YouTube, as we will, as you guys already know, AV Podcast is over on Tuesday, and then keep an eye out.
What time though on Tuesday?
That is to be determined. That will be.
Yes, let's talk.
That will be to be determined on Monday. That will be announced on Monday. It will be in the relatively the later hours, mainly for the fact of the time that Mina needs to get off, because she's still in England and all that stuff. And then I guess that's pretty much it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with us again this week. Also, thank you, Jane, for being a part of our party and kind of getting a feel back into the D&D life.
Aaron, if I may?
Yeah?
To the people asking in the comments if next week will be a holiday special, yes, we'll make it snow with the blood of an elder god.
Right?
Oh, Jesus.
Right? All right.
We're having a red Christmas, guys.
Let it bleed, let it
Oh,
bleed,
damn.
let it bleed.
That is badass. That coming from Jane. All right. So thank you guys.
Red is a tomato.
So thank you guys so much. And we will definitely see you next week. So have a good night, everybody.
Good night.